Ah, jeez. Charlie already in here being a naughty boy. We haven't even finished the start screen yet.
Hello there.
Lady Kelly, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. We're going to get pretty much straight into it here. We got World Rally Family doing some lobbies, so I got to get caught up with Nate McCrash. So let's see where the guys are. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
All good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm about to start rallying. I can't complain.
Awesome.
And the Leafs just scored a goal, apparently.
Nice.
Oh, wait. That was Charlie. Who let him play with the goal horn again?
So no goal. Just Charlie with the lead, with the horn.
Yeah, he's just put a button in front of his face and he starts pushing it. What can I say? Alright, just mute the microphone so that I'm not distracting them while they're mid-stage. Just gotta wait for them to finish the stage they're on, and then I can jump in, do a bit of Super Rally Fun Times. As for the stream today, we're starting with Rally, obviously. We'll get caught up with the World Rally Family folks and the rollers doing the lobbies, and then later we'll either move into
Tone, the tarmac
clubs.
is different per location in this game, and it is appropriate, I believe.
Yeah, we'll do lobbies, then either clubs in Rally, or I might move over to iRacing, do some more lobbies in iRacing Oval. We'll see if we're feeling like more Rally or some boogity. But until then, we'll get back to Nate McCrash and the WRF festivities. I don't think I've had enough coffee this morning. And you guys are going to have one hell of a distraction on my end. Charlie's just absolutely giving me the gears already. He's already threatened to unfollow because I might play iRacing later. It's like,
damn it.
Hey man, just because you're a console player and you can't do the iRacing.
I don't do iRacing because I'm not a real driver.
Yep, console pleb. I mean, fewer Pepsi Maxes and double deckers, you might be able to afford that fancy PC.
Whoa.
Sorry, Charlie. Richard Burns rally. No. That the rally enthusiasts' obsession with that game is borderlining on like digital necrophilia at this point. Just let the game rest peacefully. It was brilliant in its time. This is
it's very culty.
We're defiling a corpse at this point. I mean, at least when Ryan Reynolds was defiling a corpse, you know, it was done in a tasteful and amazing dance-off kind of way. With us, it's just, yeah. we gotta let Richard Burns go.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Richard Burns?
Exactly.
See, I think it's a cult. I think people are really culty about it because they're like, they come into a rally stream. They've been doing it to me for years. Random ass people come into the rally stream and say, "Do you ever play Richard Burns Rally?" And I'm like, "Here we go again." I'm like, "I'm not joining your fucking church, man."
It's like, you need to plant a seed with our Lord and Savior Richard Burns.
Or the let's see, what do you call it? Low grade masculine challenge. Hello? You're not a real man if you don't play Richard Burns. Like, well, I guess I'm not a real man then, you know. I'll let my ex-wives know.
Moylan _ thank you for the follow.
And Drummer says, Richard Burns is the light and the way. Yeah, Drummer Guy, that's the reason I do not play iRacing, is the people. I don't even have that much of a problem with the game. It's the people. It's the culture, it's the attitude of, I've invested so much in this, and I'm a half-ass professional driver. You know, I met a guy back in the day who, like, got obsessed with iRacing, and I mean, his wife left him, and the kids didn't talk to him anymore, and I'm just like, bro, it's not even that good of a game. But,
yeah,
you know, seriously, racing is an addiction, though, sometimes.
Yeah, if you're so into your iRacing that, like, it's destroying... to answer your question, Moylan, yes, absolutely, 100% worth it. Get it when the expansion comes out. You should get it on a deal, hopefully. But yeah, like, going back to the iRacing point, if you can't put it down, right, or just, like, when people are being absolute idiots, like, just be like, yeah, you're mad in the moment, but if you can't quickly move past it and, you know, we're adults playing a video game. This isn't real racing, real money, unless you're like the absolute
5 right,
top
4 left.
0.5%.
Good luck.
Don't bother.
5,
like,
4,
you know,
3, 2,
or just
1, go.
take a step back from yourself.
5 right,
you know,
keep in, and 4 left.
I've just always been a rally guy, and the rally culture is just so much more kind and inclusive. You know, and I see even my real life buddies in the autocross group are like, when are you gonna be a real boy and get a track racing car? And I go, when are you gonna grow a pair and drive off road with gravel tires? You know, like, it's just two schools of that.
3 right into 3
Like,
left.
rally racing has tarmac, guys. We do tarmac also. Reminds me of this joke in the music industry. What's the difference between a sound man and a light man? Or a sound engineer and a lighting engineer? Sound engineers can do lights also.
50, 6 left, very long. Opens,
Obviously, that's
60,
just a joke, and,
slowing,
you know, there's a
slight
lot to
right,
really
tightens
professional
3, half
lighting
long,
design.
50, slight right, and
But
4
rally
left,
racers can do
rolling
all
side.
surfaces.
Into slight right, slight left, and 4 left. Don't cut into slight right, slight left.
NASCAR is an
40,
American freeway
6 right,
simulator.
and 3 left short, 60, 2 right short, 40, 1 right, opens, 60.
Just not my cup of tea.
to be
People want to
fair,
enjoy it, that's
2
fine.
right.
to be fair to all things, rallying has very much improved my track racing.
And slight right.
Totally.
Into
That
5
said,
left. Don't cut. Into
you know,
6
that
right.
said,
Into 6
like,
left. Very long tightens.
there's-
80. Late. 4 right short.
Even those who
Dance
like
slight right.
figure they're, you know,
Into
the next
5 left. 70.
Sebastian Bourdais or Max Verstappen, you know, in sports cars.
Those must be track racing names.
To
I don't know
5 right
them.
short, 120, slowing.
They,
Slight right.
you know, there are still some people on iRacing who actually, you know, have manners.
Caution
and show patience.
Yeah, manners.
42 right.
That's a lost art.
Open 6
And
into 3 left.
the interesting
40.
thing is,
5 left.
and
Cut 100.
this is one of the hills I will die on for sim racing, is
One right.
most of the time the patient prototype in IMSA
late
Endurance,
6
which is
left. Over bump. 1
oh
6.
shit, I'm dead.
Don't.
Don't. The patient ones are the ones who often win because they're the ones that didn't get into a crash
Yeah.
with a GT3 or something like that.
Works that way in rally too.
Because, you know, I mean, yes, everyone sees the Colin McRae crazy sins in the Legacy, but, you know, he's lucky he didn't terminal the car.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, he could have just as easily, you know, put a tree completely through the radiator and the engine would have overheated and seized, and, well, there's your thing, Colin. But, you know, because he didn't, everyone remembers it as this epic charge.
It took him years to get to that point. Like, he overdrove for so long. He overdrove so much that his dad's co-driver, Derek Ringer, quit. He said, "This kid's got a death wish, and I'm not riding with him anymore." And of course, people are like, "Ha ha ha, yeah, that's Colin. He's got a death wish, isn't it great?" Well, they almost fired him from the WRC. He had to go get medical evaluation for his psychological state. And after that, he was approved to race, but the only guy in the industry that would ride with him was the most expensive co-driver on the planet, Nicky Grist, the tiny man with the huge balls. At that point, that's when Colin won 3 world championships.
Yeah, after being on a psych hold.
Yep. But he reined it in a little bit, and he got a really good co-driver, and that's where he got his championships from.
Like, it's kind of like people idolizing Senna. It's like, yeah, everyone remembers the go for the gap quote, but he had to mature a little bit before he won those 3 world championships after that quote.
Nobody's born on the mountain. It takes a really long way to get there, you know? It's like people are like, "Oh yeah, Taylor Swift is popular all of a sudden." It took her 20 years to get there.
Yeah, I remember her in the beginning of, like, the country pop songs, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is this formulaic bullshit?"
Yeah.
Now she's, like, the absolute phenom. It's like,
Yep.
just crunch.
Okay.
I don't know who that was, but that was hilarious. Whoever was in the Citroen and just absolutely munched the car. Actually, Colin McRae's not the first name I think of when I think of rallying, believe it or not.
I remember my dad pulling me over one time and being like, look at this. And I'm like, what? What am I looking at? And I'm looking at this car roll over, and they switch to the interior cam. He says, look, the car's upside down, and he's putting it in second gear just in case he lands on his wheels. And then he lands on his wheels and takes off. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of sold on that. The guy was like already calculating that the car was going to roll over, and probably a good chance it would keep driving.
It's a big accident, and it will be a real effort to get this car going again.
Yeah, he had a psych evaluation. Yep.
Yeah, like I think that psych evaluation, like they were like, you have to be in the hospital for whatever it is, like the 72 hours or something. Like it's not just like he goes in and has a like a session with a counselor or a psychiatrist. I think he actually had to spend observation hours and whatnot, didn't he?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of money riding on him. So if he's suicidal, they can't pay for that, right? I'm not exactly sure, I ain't John, but it was when Derek Ringer quit. So if you guys want to go look it up, it's when Derek Ringer quit. That's what started it. He's like, this kid's got a death wish. I'm out of here.
We are here once again and ready for.
I grew up watching the 90s rally, so I was watching Tommy Mäkinen. He was one of my favorites. Marcus Grunholm. Carlos Sainz Sr. That guy is a legend. I think he's got still has more championships under his belt than any, or locations, just because of his long career, than pretty much anybody else.
Yeah, Sainz or Mäkinen is the first names I usually think of, not Colin McRae, oddly enough.
Like, for the generation after me, people are like, Petter Solberg. They're like, yeah, it's cool. I mean, but Tommy taught him everything he knows.
Man, like, when I was going to buy my first car, I remember being at the big auto expo, and all the rage was the Lancer Evo and the WRX, and I remember going to both, and basically, like, Mitsubishi and Subaru were next to each other at the show, and you could see the dealers giving each other the fucking stink eye.
Yeah, totally. Because they're both like, stop copying me.
they were both like literally, like they almost didn't care that it was like this, teenage girl looking at getting a first car, and there's no way I was buying either of these cars new. Right? I was looking at the new one to see which one I'd want to like pull out of the scrap heap, like the older version, and they're all like, the Mitsubishi guy's like, we'll beat anything they do, and the Subaru guy, we'll beat anything they do, and it was awesome.
It's fun to see that that development. That's my favorite rivalry, is between the red Mitsubishi and the blue Impreza. And Tommy Mäkinen drove for both Mitsubishi and Subaru.
I suppose when we're waiting for players, I don't need to hold the clutch and handbrake. Force of habit.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah,
2,
not in a lobby.
1, go. 40. 5 right, opens, and slight left.
I do anyway, just for
right
practice,
over small jump,
because
40.
in real life, that's how I
Crest,
launch.
60. 6 right over jump, opens.
I put my foot on the brake, put my
Into
hand on the
crest,
handbrake,
100.
and when I
6
release the
left
clutch,
sharp,
I'm
tightens
actually
3, 80.
starting on trail braking
Crest, 30. 6
to
right.
control wheel spin.
Tightens 4, 30. Slight right, 40. 4 left over crest, 50. Left over crest, 180.
Some of my keen eye viewers will probably note that I sometimes use the clutch paddles on my
4 right short,
wheel
and
rather than
3
the
left
foot
over
clutch
crest,
for starts,
long
because
tightens.
I can be a little more precise.
70. Late 4
Oh, that's
right,
cool.
90.
It's got an extra set of flappy paddles.
Yep.
3 left short, 40.
And hello,
6 left
cylindrical
over
Oreo.
crest, 30. 5 right
Although
over
I'm pretty
crest,
sure
60.
technically Oreos are cylindrical regardless.
Slight
They're just
left,
very
and 6 right short,
they aren't very tall
60,
cylinders.
Crest and crest, 30,
Gotcha.
3 left short, over
I mean,
crest,
what wheel is that?
40, 5 right, slowing,
my wheel?
100, turns
Yeah.
straight
it's
right,
the
and bump, 30,
the
6
GT
left,
World
opens
Challenge
over crest, into
wheel
dip,
from Fanatec.
into 4 left, over jump,
It's got the
opens,
endurance
and 5
button
left, into
module
5
and all the
right over
flappy
jump,
paddles
don't
and
cut, 40, 6
that
left, 50,
stuff, because
crest,
I bought it when I was
30,
like
4
really
left
big into
over
Assetto
crest,
Corsa
and 5
Competizione.
right, and 5 left over crest.
Yeah,
keep
so you
in.
wanted a
Into
GT
6
style
right.
wheel.
Into slight left.
Well,
into 5
actually,
right.
it's like
short over crest.
it's a completely
40,
round
bump,
wheel
and
rim.
4 right. Short over
But,
crest. And 4 left. Opens and tightens.
I actually had a cut top on it for a while from Turn Racing, but
46 left.
I actually ended up preferring the McLaren rim for GT, so I actually made this my
crest, into 5 left, 80.
jack of all trades round rim, and its
6 right,
primary role has been
and 2 left,
rally for the most part since
4 right short,
I started
50.
doing rally on the regular.
5 left.
Yeah, that makes sense. I equipped another
right,
wheel
and
that
left
doesn't
over
have a
crest,
dish on
and
it,
slight right,
and I use that
and
for
left
GT
over
so I can
crest,
hit my
180.
paddles a little easier. But this is like a deep dish drifting rim
6
that I
right
use.
over crest, 130. Slight right over jump.
It's a rim you could cook a
5
pizza in.
left, over bump,
Yep,
and right
deep
over
dish
small
pizza,
jump. 50
rally.
crest, 70.
Oh,
We have
shit.
a puncture. 3
now I'm
quarters to
hungry.
go.
Well, I'm just
4 right
wrecking
short,
all of the
into
cars
6
today.
left, brake, 30, 3 right.
Wreck all you
and 4
want, they'll
left,
make more.
opens. 50, 5 right. And 6 left. Tightens 3 over crest. And
Have fun
2
practicing,
right.
Callie. Thanks for
Into
stopping
1
by.
left. Keep in. 60.
Also good to see you around the hacking Discord.
6 right. Opens. 40. Crest. 40. 5 right short. And 5 left. 40. 4 right. 40. 1 left short. 30. 4 left. And 2 right. Half long.
Today's the 3rd, right, guys? Is that right? October
40,
3rd?
5 left short, 180.
Okay, so we got 5 more days till the new content comes out.
6 left over crest.
it's
long
deterred.
tightens. 40, 6
Just
right. Tightens 5.
giving
over
Jeff and
crest,
Charlie a bit of a
120.
bollocking there.
Caution, left
So
over big jump,
Tuesday, I
90.
think, is the 8th, right? Tuesday the 8th?
Slight right.
Yep.
Into crest.
They do everything on a
40.
Tuesday.
So we'll
right,
attempt to
half
try
long.
the new stuff next Tuesday.
70, slight left.
See if everything's worked out.
Tightens 3,
Yep.
short, 30, slight
Hey,
right.
actually, Nate,
opens,
don't you and I have to
40.
install the Enterprise's tractor beam on Tuesday?
Into crest. 80.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess
4
after that.
left.
Yeah.
Tightens 2 around bales. Into right over
Meanwhile,
crest,
all of our viewers
40,
are like,
bump.
fucking nerds.
Yeah, well, you
6
know, if
right
they
over
don't know,
crest,
they don't
extra
know.
long.
If
Keep
you
in,
don't get the reference, it's your
60.
fault.
Star Trek
know?
is the
4
superior
left,
sci-fi.
keep in, 40. 5 right, very
Whoa.
And, you know, they
Who
just
just
haven't
threw
come
that
to
chair?
terms with
Holy
that fact,
smokes.
you know?
opens.
There's going to be one more
And
season of
slight
Lower
right,
Decks before
30.
that is
4 left,
discontinued.
tightens, and bridge.
Lower decks,
30,
lower
turns square
decks.
right.
I love that show.
40, 5 left.
I like Strange New
overfinish,
Worlds.
Into 5 right, to
I like
stop.
Picard. I like all the new Star Trek stuff, and you know that's
Okay,
okay.
that's a 5 minute, 10.8.
I mean, I know
What's
there
really
were-
funny is people going, Star Trek's all woke now. And I'm like, yeah, they were already pretty progressive, even back in
mean-
the day. I mean, they had a black woman in the 60s running their comms, you know?
And the Asian gentleman was driving.
Yeah, exactly. The Scottish guy in the engine room, you know? They were all over the place. Yeah, Battlestar. Battlestar. Eh.
Yeah. I mean, how many episodes were like had the sensors all up in a snit in the late 60s and they're like complaining about it now? Like, also, like, the one DS9 episode was banned because we can't have 2 women kissing on screen.
Oh, yeah.
and
I
for
forgot
that-
about that.
Yeah, and the TNG episode that was banned in... Charlie might have to correct me on this. It was either... I think it was banned in the UK and Northern Ireland because they talked about Irish reunification.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Around the same time, there was I can't remember what the incident was, but I think it's one of the ones that led to initially led to Good Friday or something like that, and I can't remember what all of it was or all of the surrounding stuff, even though I was literally just there. But yeah, I remember like that got banned. That awful Xenomorph episode rip-off of the Xenomorphs from season 1. It was like Conspiracy or something like that. That was banned for being too gruesome.
Oh, wow.
Like, Star Trek has always pushed the boundaries. Like,
Well, do you live in Canada or something? How does everything get banned?
we don't ban anything here, oddly enough.
They ban lots of stuff, and they just don't tell us about it here. But anyway, thanks to, the fact that they really can't cap all data anymore, like, there's more than 3 TV stations, right? And it's not up to like 5 executives what the world gets to watch. I mean, this stuff's leaking out everywhere. And I just remember, like, I was friends with all sorts of people growing up in school, and I'm just shaking my head at the bigots going, you guys, grow the fuck up. Find something better to do. Like, use your energy on something other than getting in other people's business, Just wake up, grow up, And if we're going to avoid war, that's the attitude we need to adopt.
Starts 6
If
left.
it ain't your business,
60.
stay out
Good
of
luck. 5.
Simple enough.
4. 3.
Like Star Wars,
2,
Star Trek, and
1.
stuff. I mean,
Go. 6 left. 60. 2 right sharp at junction and
you can only
crest
hope to be
into
as
5
progressive
left.
as
80.
folks like that.
6
I love how on
right,
Star
don't
Trek they're
cut,
like, yeah,
and
we
2
eliminated
left, 110.
we eliminated war years ago. We just,
4
got
right
rid of the
short,
corporations
50.
and everything worked out fine.
5
Like,
left. Into
We got rid of
crest,
greed,
70.
and all of a sudden everything got better.
3
Yeah.
right.
It's like,
And left over crest.
Interesting
And
how
There's
that
enough
works.
food for everybody,
And left over
It's
crest,
kind of very little to
180.
fight about.
6 right over crest, 130. Slight right over jump, 40.
Yeah,
5
sorry
left,
about that,
over
Tone.
bump,
You'll just have
and
to
right
float
over
through it,
small
right?
jump, 50.
Don't let it
70.
mar your mind.
4 right short. Into 6 left, brake, 30. 3 right. And 4 left, opens. 50. 5 right.
Scared people. That's
And
what it
6
is.
left.
It's all just scared people.
Titans 3 over crest and 2 right. Into
yeah,
1 left.
the perpetually
keep in,
scared, the
60.
perpetually angry, the perpetually aggrieved for nothing.
6
Like,
right.
how do you live like
opens,
that?
40.
Must
Yeah,
be
I don't know.
terrible.
But my dad's a
Crest,
boomer and he
40.
doesn't have that problem,
5
so I
right
know it's
short
possible
and
for them to
5
get better.
left, 40. 4 right, 40. 1 left short, 30. 4 left. And 2 right, half
Or here,
long.
let's go one further and we'll tie this back to our earlier conversation. My dad's a boomer who thinks
40.
electric cars are
5
cool.
left
Ha!
short,
How about that?
180.
He's also sick of
6
listening to
left
classic
over
rock,
crest,
so
long
old dogs
Titans.
can learn new tricks.
40, 6 right, Titans 5, over crest, 120.
My dad's favorite band on the
Caution,
planet
left over big jump,
is
90.
Primus.
Slight right, into crest, 40, 4 right, half long,
I think before my dad passed, one of his,
70.
even though
slight
he was
left,
very
Titans
much
3,
a
short,
classical jazz
30,
fan,
slight right,
he was all about
opens,
like
40,
newer
into crest, 80.
jazz people, especially like
4 left, Titans
his
2, around Bales,
old
into
man
right
young
over
crush
crest,
was
40
Esperanza
bump,
Spalding.
And 6 right over crest, extra
Awesome.
long, keep
So
in,
it's like
60.
those
Four
were
left,
stuck,
keep in,
40,
40,
50, 60
5
years in the
right,
past. It's
very
like,
long.
no wonder they're constantly angry. The world's left them behind.
Opens and slide right.
Yeah, that's why I
30,
figure you
4
gotta
left,
listen to new music and
Titans,
watch new movies,
bridge,
and read
30,
new
turn
books
square
and stuff,
right,
because, I mean, how many times can you watch the same episodes?
40,
I mean,
5
really.
left, over
I love
finish,
Stargate
into 5
SG-1,
right,
but I've already
to
seen
stop.
it like 10 times through. I gotta move
Okay,
on.
that's a 2 minute, 53.2.
Yeah, we love your dad, Tone. Right, Me Too is an excellent member of the community. And, if he wasn't cool, he wouldn't hang out on Twitch. So we know he's cool.
Geez, I wish I had a government that would gift me a bottle of 18-year Chivas.
Yay!
Yay! Stage podium! Woohoo! I didn't die. I didn't die.
Nice. Calacuco, no payasti.
He's fast.
Riot +2. Yeah, he is fast. You guys are all in the Skoda. That's a good car.
I love me the Skoda.
I just love how the hubcaps look like a toilet from the 70s.
Hubcaps?
Yeah, they do. They kind of do.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Tone, I got my dad into World of Tanks back when they first ported it to the Xbox. My son and my dad and I would play World of Tanks together. My son would take the T-12, I think it is, the little fast-moving tank, right? And he'd like rip around and scout around and just avoid getting hit and just piss everybody off. And he's like running around the enemy. And my dad's out there with like the long-range artillery or the sniper tank just going pop. So like every time they're chasing my kid around, they weren't paying attention to him. And he's just like pop, 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 pop. And then I was just playing defense between the two of them to make sure like nobody snuck up on my dad while he was sniping. That was a fun game.
Yeah, everybody I talked to who played it, I never picked it up because I was worried it would get super addictive.
Totally.
But everyone I talked to who picked that up was just absolutely in love with it.
It was not too complicated, which is a great thing about it. Just complicated enough. You know, you could switch weapons, you had to wait for reload times, you know, one side of the tank could get damaged and then you could turn the other side because you still had armor there, like that kind of stuff. That was really cool, but it wasn't like so complicated like, what's that other one? World of Warships. That game's complex, man. And then what's the other tank game that's even more complex than World of Tanks? There's another one.
There's one that's just, it's like,
I mean, it's super
World
cool.
of Warfare or something like
War
that.
Thunder.
Or War Thunder, yeah.
Yeah. That one, oh, it's great, but goddamn is it complicated.
But whatever you do, make sure, if you're going to play it, go to World of Tanks. If you go to World of Wanks, you're going to get something completely different. We're not going to go there.
Yeah, don't go to World. Don't look it up either, chat. Don't look it up.
You'll be sorry.
But you know, everyone should visit cakefarter.com at least once. There's some old school internet memes for you.
Uh-oh. People are typing curious in my chat. We warned you. We warned you.
Starts 90, 3 left. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 90, lead 3 left. Long. Opens at Titans 160.
Oh, I love
right,
this combination.
Opens at long. And 6 left. Brake.
Fast cars in Croatia. Love it.
And late 1 right. 90. 2 left. Long. 40, 4 right, don't cut, into 5 left, half long, into 4 right, don't cut, and 5 right, 50, slowing, 6 left over crest, 30, caution, 3 right, tighten square, 30, left over crest, 40, 4
Ooh,
left,
more rotation, thank you.
half long, don't cut, 40, 6 right, 6 left, 80, slowing, 5 right, tightens, 30, 1 left, half long, 90, 5 right, tightens, and 3 left, don't cut, 30, right over crest, 120, slowing, caution, slight right, long, tighten 6, and 4 left, 80, 6 left, half long, and 5 right short, 60, 4 right, opens, 100. Caution, 3 right over crest, half long, 80. 4 right, tightens, 40. 4 left, half long, 30. Late 1 left, 70. Slight left, 60.
British is like Japan without
Slowing,
guardrails.
Slight left, long, 50. 4 right, keep in, 70. Late, 3 left short. And 6 right, 80. Brake, 5 right, 30.
There's some guardrails.
4
not
left
too many.
short, tightens.
Some
and
guardrails,
slight right,
probably.
80. 4 right, long.
I'd probably give the nicer
Tightens
food to
3,
Japan.
long.
Not
Yeah,
that I've been to
definitely.
Croatia.
And 5 left, long. Tightens 1, keep in.
Although I'm pretty sure the Croatians would happily
And
concede that
slight
fact.
right, 90. 3 right, long. Into 6 right and late 4 left, tightens. Into 3 right short and 2 left, tightens.
Oh, there was
50.
Croatia on dirt too? I forgot
2
about
right,
that.
opens long, 50. Slight
Yeah, the
left short,
Croatia
60.
Dirt Rally 2 is,
6 right over crest,
gravel,
long
isn't it?
and crest, 60.
Or am I misremembering?
Open
Yeah,
left,
probably all gravel. I don't remember exactly.
60, slight right.
That was like a decade ago. Maybe
And
even
6
more.
left, tightens, and 3 right, 60, 4 left.
that was probably
over
one of the
bumps,
best drifts
50,
I've ever done on this game.
4 right short, 30,
It didn't look
3
good, but I
left
bet you
short,
it,
60,
it didn't look
5
good from the
left,
cockpit,
keep
but I
in.
bet you it looked great externally.
and 4 right, and 3 left, 30, 2 right short, 60, 5 left, tightens, 80, slight left short, 180, slowing, 6 left, very long, tightens 3, 40, 3 right, half long, 90, 5 left, tightens, and 2 right short, 50, 2 left short, 30, slight right, and 3 right short, 30, 4 left, opens, 30, 4 left, 40, slight right, and crest, into 6 left, into 4 right, 250,
Damn Finns and their insane speed.
slight left,
Get back
and
here.
slight right, slowing, 90, 1 left, long, 40, square right, long, 60, 4 left, short over crest, 90, slight right, extra long, 60, 4 right short, over finish, 60, to stop. Okay, that's a 4 minute, 33.1.
You ever go so fast that you just fly off the end after you've passed the control marker?
Yeah.
you just want to be so fast through the stage or the time control, you just plow right into the bushes.
Oh, Tone, yeah, dude, a desert rally game like Dakar would be badass. Like, on this engine, you know, made by these guys would be really good.
Yeah, Dakar would be awesome. Because then you could have things like the electric vehicles, the ICEs, the bikes, all of the...
Yeah,
like
all the different
Doom-
classes, man. I love that. There is a Dakar game, but it's not super good. It's like a 7 out of a 10 or something like that. Welcome back, Charb.
It's one of those ones where 7 out of 10 would bang, but, you know, not enthusiastically.
Yeah. There's like a few of the community members that drove it to begin with, and it didn't have wheel support at first. And then when it did come out with wheel support, it wasn't the greatest. And really just kind of the physics were so-so. So in theory, you know, you could take all of that type of, you know, those maps and all those cars and stuff and put it on this engine and it'd probably be pretty good. I think if they made a Baja/Dakar, like just combine those two, or maybe even trophy trucks as well. Baja, trophy truck, Dakar, and put them all together. That'd probably be the right group of people. You know, high travel off-road suspension racing.
That would be pretty good.
Wouldn't Baja in Mexico be great to add to Rally?
Yeah, totally.
That'd be great.
Starts, slight left, 200. Good luck.
Uh-oh.
5, 4,
The 8
Later on,
sector.
Tone. Have a good day,
2,
dude.
1, go. Slight left, 200. 6 right, don't cut. 60, 3 left, opens. 40, 4 right, 100.
Oh, there's a guardrail there.
6 left short, 120, slowing. Slight right, don't cut. 40, 1 left, tightens very long, don't cut. 70, 6 left, don't cut. 60. Slight right, slowing. 90. Late open hairpin right. 70. 6 left sharp, small cut. 60. Slight left, 50. 5 right, into 6 left and 3 right, tightens 2, don't cut. 180. Late open hairpin left, tightens. Dance slight right, into slight left, brake. 40. Late hairpin right. 60, caution, slight left. Into sudden hairpin
Oh,
left.
there's a corner.
And slight right, 80.
21-second penalty. Oh,
Slight left, slowing. Into
Started
6
me
right,
off.
40.
Apex.
Lead 1 right, long, tightens.
21-second penalty for murder.
And 1 left short.
I went off a
and
cliff.
Slight right, 90.
pretty
Late
decent
4
considering
left,
it probably
40.
should have been a
3
DNF.
right, keep in, 50. 6 right short, slowing, 70. Late opening hairpin left.
Yeah, the time
tightens.
penalties of mercy are kind of nice.
And 5 right into 6 left. And slight right, over bump, into 4 left, cut,
I
70.
think I should have changed tires.
Tightens,
Yeah, I was debating on keeping my
And
soft
slight
tires,
left,
but I changed to
200.
mediums.
slight right, 40, late 3 left, 40, 6 right, 50. Hairpin left, 150.
Just need to stop braking so violently. It's fine.
Late 3 right, keep in, and 3 left, and 3 right, opens. Into 3 left short, 40. 5 right, 50. Open hairpin right. 70, slight left, don't cut. And 5 right short, into 2 left short, and 4 right, and 4 left, 40. Slight left over crest, long tightens, 70. Slight left, and 6 right, slowing, 50. Late open hairpin left, tightens. 30, slight
So
right,
whether
slight
it's
left.
my chat or Nate's chat or anyone else who's going
Into
right now
slight right,
screaming,
and slowing,
can hear this?
120.
Who's going to Dortmund for the Sim
Late
Racing
open
Expo
hairpin
in a couple of weeks?
And
Anyone?
slight left, 30,
Oh, that's
3
cool.
left short,
Wish I could.
160.
I mean, I know it's mostly
Slight left,
Europeans
tightens
who'd
the
be able to
hairpin.
go, but
50, 5 right, 60. 4 right, 70.
promises to be
Slight
very
right,
interesting.
140, slowing.
Moses should have
Late
all of their
open
new
hairpin
gear there
right,
finally, rather than
tightens.
just, ready for demo, rather than just announcements.
5
Sim
left,
Magic's bringing a whole
40.
bunch of stuff.
Left over crest, 30. 3
AC
left,
Tech is
40.
supposed to be
Slight
there
right,
with bells
brake,
on as
60.
well, and new
Late
products.
hairpin left.
Who else is supposed to be there? I mean, we know Fanatec and
4
Thrustmaster
right,
are going to be
long,
there, of course, but
120.
I don't know if they've got anything new. They're
5
probably
right
still going to be
short,
hiding.
Thrustmaster just came out with some new
60,
stuff.
Open hairpin right, tightens.
I know they've got their PlayStation-equipped direct drive
And
coming,
4
but they
left
hid it in
short,
a shoebox.
30, 5 left, opens 200.
They got modular pedal system too now. It's kind of cool.
Caution, late 1 left, unseen.
Oh, so rather than
120,
everything being
4
wired
right,
into the base plate,
opens
you
very
can...
long, 70.
Yeah, you can kind of mix and match.
Well, they're definitely not catching the fins now after that.
Caution,
Not that I
6
had a hope of
left,
catching them.
brake, and open hairpin left. And 3 right short, 30, slight left, very long, 70. 5 left short, don't cut, 70, brake, 4 right, opens, and 1 right, half long. And 5 right, 50. Late 3 left, 40. 4 right, opens, 50. Slight left, tightens 3. And 2 right, 70. Square right, long. 30, 3 left, opens.
Because if there's one
And
thing that
late 1
most
left,
sim racers,
tightens.
especially the ones that own a rig, don't need,
71 left,
is a
80.
fully integrated pedal unit that you can't customize at all.
Yeah.
4 right, 40. 3 left sharp, don't cut, and 6 right, 70. 6 left, slowing, 40. Hairpin right, opens and tightens, pass junction. And 6 left, 30.
Wish they'd all quit with their
6
proprietary
right.
ecosystems.
Into 5 left short, 50. 3 left, opens
Let
very
people
long,
mix and
over
match a
finish,
bit more.
to stop. Okay, that's a 6 minute, 18.1.
Whoop. Calm down, car.
And Nate rocking it home in the builder. Come on, Hyundai, you can do it. No!
A nice, smooth run through that stage, and it looks like this crew will maintain their position in the standings.
Nice
for now.
RB20. Very, very nice.
Yeah, actually
As
got a
we wind
podium.
down after this enthralling event, just around the corner, the next one is already at the forefront of our competitors' minds, having now a window of opportunity to reflect on where best to focus their efforts. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time round.
All right, let's see who we have next here. Chile in Group A. If you quit now, you should quit playing Rally, because Chile is the best. Let's go.
There we go.
It's
Actually-
like this game's Scotland.
To go back to a previous point in the conversation, the first thing I think of when I think of Rally is not even a driver. It's a brand. It's Lancia.
Crews are getting ready,
believe it or
making their
not.
checks and pulling on all the experience. they
Thanks,
have going into
Clarkson.
this.
Yeah, Lancia is pretty damn good for Rally for many years. I can't say much about their daily car reliability,
Cheers,
but,
RB20.
they're pretty fancy cars.
GG's. I do have a chili setup. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the setup looks good. I don't know if I change anything or
About
want
10
to.
miles on the second one. Is that the Con Carne?
Yeah, that's the Con Carne.
Skill testing question for everyone. If you're feeling chilly in Chile, should you eat chili?
Couldn't hoit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a big reason why I'm a fan of Subarus. It's because they just run for a very long time. It's funny how people go, head gaskets, head gaskets. I go, anything else? They go, oh, no, I don't know.
I mean,
Like, so the only thing you know about Subarus is the head gaskets. Let me tell you a little anecdotal story about head gaskets from Subaru. I was a service writer at the Subaru dealership. The first time they started making 2.5 liters for the original Outbacks in 1995 through 1997
Start
EJ
right over
Phase
crest,
1,
slight left,
well,
good
they were
luck.
made in Tennessee and they
5,
used
4,
Felpro gaskets.
3, 2, 1, go. Into right over crest, sudden slight left.
Also,
into 3 right, into left over crest, and
the
turn
car
one right.
I learned to
Tightens,
drive on
square
was my
right,
mother's
then
1995
into
Toyota
4
Camry.
left, 90.
It chewed through some head gaskets.
4 left, unseen, and 1 right.
And
half
Toyotas
long,
are supposed to
and
be
2
like
left.
these
Don't
immortal
cut,
bomb-proof
and 4
cars.
right, tightens.
You know,
I think what
Back to
happens
3
with a lot of
left.
people is a
And slight
cascade
right,
of
opens over crest.
maintenance issues. First, you lose the oxygen sensor, and you go, oh, I'll get to it later. And then it starts to run too rich and too lean. And you're like, oh, the car kind of sounds funny. And then it starts to burn wrong in different pistons, and you get this really horrible imbalance. You're like, wow, the motor's running real rough. And then the car just tries to continue to do what it can about the mixture, and then pop goes the head gasket because it's running too rich and too lean on different cylinders. And a lot of the failures in the early Subarus were actually because the fuel was not clean enough. Like, you put more fuel filters on it, you wouldn't have this problem. But you get the fuel rail on piston number 4 would gather a bunch of junk in it, and the injectors would start dripping instead of spraying and atomizing like they're supposed to. And then, of course, well, liquid fuel doesn't really burn that well, so you get that one cylinder that's just not quite burning right, and pop.
And 3 right.
yeah.
Pop goes the weasel.
And
Exactly.
left.
So, change your oxygen
30,
sensors.
6 right.
You
into
schlubs.
1 left.
As soon as you see that engine light
into
come
slight
on,
left.
find out what it is. That's the easiest way to
6
fix it.
right,
And
hands
I've
off.
seen Subarus and Toyotas and Hondas and all sorts of cars that are
crest.
supposedly bulletproof
And
fail
4 left,
because the
2
oxygen
dip,
sensor was
caution,
neglected
and
for too
6
long.
left over crest, and sudden 3 right.
Almost all of
into
that has
slight
to
left
do
over
with
crest,
dirty
60,
dirty fuel injectors,
5 left short,
and
through
therefore
dip,
jamming
40,
up the
6 left
carburetor,
over crest,
or
long
sorry, jamming up
tightens.
the catalytic converter.
And 3 right, long,
Because if it's
40,
burning the wrong mixture, it's
Slowing,
putting out
slight
a lot
left.
more carcinogens than it needs
and
to.
2 right, long,
Jams up the
and 2
entire
left, sharp.
exhaust system.
Don't cut,
Oxygen sensor gets fouled up.
and lead 3 right, and
And
left
you know,
over crest,
buying
40,
premium fuel will not fix it.
right over
Buying a
crest,
premium fuel filter,
and 6
that
right,
would probably
slowing,
fix it.
50, turn acute hairpin left.
I used to take my Impreza in for injector
30,
cleaning
6
about
left over
every
crest.
year. And every
Into
time
dip,
I got out of
into
there,
5 right.
the car's driving better.
Into 5 left over crest, into slight
You
right.
can put fuel
40,
treatments in that'll kind of keep your injectors maintained, but nothing better than that like
Six
$50
left over crest,
fuel injector
50.
can to actually
Crest.
mainline it straight into
And
the
lead
fuel
5
rail
right.
and
Into
run the
5
motor
left,
off of a can
tightens
of
over
fuel
crest,
cleaner
into sudden
for about
4
15
right,
minutes.
And crest,
That's how you clean your injectors.
and lead 5 left.
Or, you know,
over
you take them out,
crest,
you get them
30,
serviced.
crest,
And
and 5
something
right,
I learned
40,
recently is they need to
4
match.
left over crest, and
So
3 right.
just having your
And
injectors
lead
clean,
4
that's
left,
good. They're
tightens
spraying,
over
but
crest,
they need to
40.
match. If they're not matching, then the motor
3 right
actually
short,
has to trim
into 5
down to
left.
the weakest injector.
Into slight right, slowing, into crest, 50, hairpin right,
It's just funny how all that stuff cascades But the last thing that happens is the head gasket. So people go, oh, the Subaru has that head gasket. Like, no. The 2 years of driving it with the bad oxygen sensor, that's what did it.
Crest. Into Southern 5 right, tightens. And
There's
3
the
left,
right gear's in there
and
somewhere,
4
I swear.
right. And slight left. Into right over crest, 40. 4 right short.
Don't you just hate it when you can't
Into
find the right
southern
shift
hairpin
gate?
left, 30.
Yeah, totally.
2 right, half long tightens. Into
That's
4
why I'm really
left,
careful now.
opens. Into 6 left.
Especially
long.
in, like, real cars. I don't
And
try to
left over
maximize
jump,
my shifting
30.
like I'm on
3
a
right, and 6 left. Into 2 right short. Into 1
drag
left.
race.
Opens.
I just put the car in
And
gear,
3
let
right
it find
sharp.
some traction, and then continue.
Into 4 left short.
When was
40.
the last time you took your car
3 right.
to the red line? Or
And
you drove
1
it
left
flat
short.
out?
Into 3 right.
You don't.
Into slight left.
But in
past
this
junction,
here now, yes.
late hairpin
Because it
left.
isn't mine.
Right.
And 5 right.
Yeah.
Into 6
Red
left.
line is not shift point. Red
Into
line
right
is
over
motor
crest.
death. That's why they call it red line.
And slight right. And late 1 left. And 3 right. Keep in. Into 4 left. Opens. Into left over crest.
I think understanding the torque curve of the car that you're driving makes a lot more sense than just looking at the tachometer and going, there's the red numbers.
Into 3
There.
right. Half long. 30.
Yes,
3
I
left,
noticed that
opens over
something
crest.
people were complaining about,
Into
like,
slight left.
so,
slowing,
like, I have a Civic
30.
touring,
Turn spear
and
right.
a lot of people
long.
were saying that, oh, you know, like, they changed
Opens
the
and
sport
right over
mode when
crest,
you put the
30.
car in sport mode on the CVT. That'll actually
4 right
not
sharp.
just, you know,
Into 2
drive
left.
most fuel efficiently, it'll
Into
give you
6
some
left.
performance.
Long, 40.
And then, of course, all of these
4 right short.
not
40.
professional reviewers,
Slowing,
like
5
people who
left,
test drove the
into 3
car
right.
and whatnot, and they're like, I have an iPhone, I can make a review on a dealer demo.
5 right.
They're
half
complaining
long,
that, no, I won't redline. I can't redline this
And
CVT.
right over
Like,
crest.
because the
and
brain
4
box
right
is
sharp.
like,
And 2
okay,
left
you're at the
short.
torque curve,
And
we're gonna
5
shift
right.
now.
Into 4 left short.
Yeah.
30. 4 right.
like
The
I'm
low
blowing
end-
4 left over crest.
or they,
Yeah, the
they'll-
low end of modern
Take
turbo
your speed,
motors and even
long,
regular motors is
open
way
6,
better than it
long.
was in the 90s.
And left over big crest. Into slight right.
Or they'll be like
50.
pulling the downshift paddle, and the
6 left
car will be like,
sharp, 120.
no.
Finish.
Yeah,
and
right.
6 left to stop.
Preventing the money shift.
Okay, that's the 6 minute. 54.1.
I saw a guy do that in his Ford Fiesta. It was like a 2017 Fiesta out on track, and he downshifted into the corner and revved his motor past red line and pop.
And then you just see something go zooming straight up. And it's like, what the hell was that? And I'm like, that was a piston.
Yeah. Luckily, the failure points now they're not that dramatic anymore.
Yeah, thankfully.
Sharp
She-
says, my WRX threw a pulley off the end of the harmonic balancer a few weeks ago. That sucked.
Oof.
So much torque, the chassis twisted coming off the line.
Or it wasn't
Wow.
very balanced.
Yeah, that in the harmonic balancer is a 2-piece pulley on Subarus, and there's a little rubber gasket between the two, and that's the failure point. If it starts to deteriorate from like road grime or oil or whatever, the rubber starts to come apart, and then the pulley comes off of the harmonic balancer. I just replaced the one on Cookie's Impreza because I thought maybe that was the issue, but we've got a worse problem with this motor. The point at which the crank connects to the pulley is actually bent. So we put a brand new pulley on it, and it's still wobbling. And I'm like, oh man, like that's gonna go eventually. So yeah, we're sourcing a new motor. We're gonna find a high compression 2.5 motor and put that in December. It's driving fine for now, but you know, If it throws a pulley or two, it's no big deal. But right now, you look at the crank and it's got a speed wobble. It's not good. So I'm just not revving it very high. Interesting though, that motor's got a lot of low-end power. It's a 2.2, but it's got 411 gears. So it'll climb at 2,500. It'll climb a hill at 2,500 RPMs. It's totally fine. Yeah, the 2.5 motors, phase 2, EJ 251, 253, and 257 are really great motors. 251 being the early RS motor. There was the 2.5 TS, which is the wagon version. Those are the 251s. And then you get the 253s. That's the high compression with the RS in like 2001 through 2004. And the 257s is the turbo 2.5 with the AVCS heads from STI 7. No, we're not putting 2.2 heads on the 2.5 block, but that's a really great hybrid build, Swede. That's a really popular one in the rally world. That's the most reliable setup right there. 2 heads on the 2.5 block.
Starts crest, 4 left. Good luck. 5, 4.
One of the most
3,
sought after
2,
things is to actually take
1,
the semi-deck,
crest, and 4 left,
semi-closed
into
deck
4
heads
right,
from a
into right over crest,
2.2
into 3 left, into 5 right,
turbo
40, long crest,
Legacy
40,
from
slowing,
1993 and 94.
4 left over
And
crest,
put those
tightens,
heads on a
into turn square
2.5
right,
crank.
through gate, into
That's
3
like
left,
the
half
closest
long,
that you
50.
can get to a rally build on a budget.
6 right, half long, slowing, 30. Turn square left, and right
But I'm
over
gonna give
crest,
Kooky
50.
$1,000 to go find us a 2.5 liter motor, so we'll find something good.
6
And
left
then,
over
you know, if
crest,
it doesn't already have
into
the
4
pistons
right,
we want,
into 5 left,
we've
into
got,
right over
there's an engine
crest,
shop up there
into
that'll do it
slight
for
left,
us.
into 1 right short, into 4 left, into turn 2 right, into crest,
And then I'll go up there in December and
and
spend a
3
week
right.
up there. We'll swap out the motor and then
into
go
3
do some
left,
snow
tightens.
rallycross.
Keep in, into slight right over crest, right over, and 4 left short, 40, slight right over crest, and left over jump, slowing, 100.
Is
2
it just
left,
me, or on this stage
and
does
2
the
right,
co-driver
tightens,
sometimes have a
and
stroke?
6 left, tightens.
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's like two or three
Into
notes
6
start
right over
playing over
crest.
top of each other
Into 6
and
left
then
short,
goes completely
slowing,
silent
150.
for a moment.
I haven't heard that. Maybe that's
3 left,
something that's
30,
happening
turn,
on your
1
instance
left,
of the game
and
for some
late
reason.
3 right.
I could just
Into
be
slight
missing
left,
it. I
into
might not have
72
heard it.
right, half long,
Usually I'm talking to chat and totally disregarding the
and
co-driver
2
anyway.
left, half long, opens, and 1 right over crest,
Unless I'm playing clubs by myself or something.
and 3 left short, into 5 right. Caution, and 4 right over crest, tightens.
the only
into 3
reason I
right
still
short,
leave the,
into 5 left short, 60,
the symbols
slight left,
on is
slowing,
if I'm
into
talking
right
to
over
chat or trying to
crest,
read chat.
and 3 left, tightens.
Yeah, that's
and
a good
5
call.
right
I'm not
over
paying
crest,
attention to what
30,
Kirsty's
hairpin
saying, so
right.
if I have the symbols on, I don't get completely lost.
Yeah, that's helpful. I should probably consider doing
And
that.
6 left.
I think I
30,
just like not
crest,
having anything on my screen.
into
I have
6
no
right,
on-screen
over small
displays
jump,
at all.
30, 3 right, 40, 6 right, into 5 left short, 40,
Just like IRL.
1 left, opens long,
Although so many brands are going to
30,
those
3 right sharp,
automotive heads-up displays, so you've got like these
into
things
6
projected
left,
onto your
long,
windscreen.
tightens.
Yeah, that's actually
And
pretty
7
cool.
square right,
I don't
and
know
2 left.
how functional that would
And
be
slight
in a
right.
foggy rally car window, but you know, if they can get around
Into
that,
turn
I
2
mean, I
left,
might be into
50.
that. I'd be just
4
as easy
right.
to put it on my helmet though. Like the
Into left over
motorcycles
crest, 70.
helmets are got some pretty cool tech
6
these
left,
days.
don't cut, into 4 right, into
Yeah,
left 3
I think
right,
I would
over
prefer it on the
crest,
helmet
100.
visor, honestly, because then it moves with your head.
Yeah,
Three
totally.
right short, into left over crest, slowing, and crest.
Be pretty handy
and
when you're
32
looking
right,
into a corner
short,
and you can
into
still see
slight
the
left,
tachometer, you know?
and 6 right, tightens. Into sudden 2 left, over crest, into 3 right, half long.
Of course,
and
truth be
4
told,
left
I
over
don't really
crest.
look at my tachometer. I drive by
Into
feel.
turn 3 right, very
When the
long,
car's like,
opens
I can't
and
go anymore,
tightens.
I shift.
And
1 left,
like,
into left over crest.
most people
40,
who are
3
very
right,
familiar with their
half
cars,
long, tightens.
they know where they are in the rev range
Into 4
based
left,
on sound
into
as
slight
well.
right, into 4 left, tightens.
Yep, yeah. I even got past
And
using
slight
sound
left
for the
over
Imprezas,
crest,
though. I'm just so
30.
used to them.
4 right, tightens 3.
I
half
drove a
long,
2.5
tightens,
RS
into
for
2
like
left,
5 or 6
long,
years with a really good stereo system, so I never heard the
40.
engine.
Square right, half long,
Not usually,
and
anyway.
3 left, half long, tightens, into 4 right,
Although,
I had a 1,000-watt 15-inch sub,
into
so
crest,
yeah, I was spending
sudden
most of my
1
time
left,
listening to that.
half long, 40.
speaking of good stereo systems,
right,
you know what I
tightens,
found is an excellent
30.
way to diffuse a road rage
4 left
situation
short, and 5 left,
is
tightens
have
over
Slayer
crest,
Blood Rain
40.
on your phone. So if somebody starts
Crest,
trying to road
into
rage at
4
you,
right,
just ask
4
your
left
phone
short,
to
into
play
6 right,
Slayer Blood Rain,
and
then
3 left.
slowly roll down your window while not breaking
Into
eye
4
contact
right,
with the person
into
who's
2 left,
trying to
don't
road rage
cut,
at you.
into 4 right,
Suddenly
opens,
they'll
40.
not want to mess with you anymore.
Yeah, you know what's really funny is
Caution, 2 right
I wear
short,
these
post
spiked
outside,
wrist
40, 4
cuffs,
right,
like
into
with
4
real
left over
metal
crest,
spikes on
don't
them,
cut,
right? Like when I'm out and about,
into
because
5
you know
right,
I'm a metal guy.
into 5 left over crest.
And if somebody
Into 6
comes up
right,
and has a problem, I just put my hand out the window.
50,
They go, oh,
3
wait a
right
minute.
short,
Maybe we don't want to fuck with the guy with spikes.
into 2 left short,
You know,
into
I'm the
2
nicest
right,
guy, I really
into
am,
3
but,
left sharp,
They just look at that and go,
And right over crest.
yeah, maybe not.
into slight left, into 6 right over jump, 30, 5 left short,
You haven't noticed that.
into crest,
Metalheads
into
were
3
all
right
like
short, into 5
nice
left,
people, but
half long,
you know,
and
everyone
hairpin
just
right,
assumes,
don't cut.
you know, because of the music
Into
we
left
listen
over
to,
crest,
you know,
into
if we
slight
get
right
annoyed,
over
we're going to wear
crest,
their head as a
long,
hat.
I'm afraid of people who don't listen to metal music. Like, what are they doing with their rage, man?
and 3 right.
I can't live without my
and
rage
late
at all.
2 left and 3 right short. Into 4 left over
Like-
crest. Into 5 right.
I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
Playing metal and listening to
Into
metal,
3
it
left,
calms you down,
opens.
actually.
Elizabeth
1
McFife,
right.
Party of
Left over
17
crest.
raid. Thank you
Into
so
6
very much,
right.
Liz. Yes, loud
Into
noises.
3 left over crest.
Very loud noises.
Half long. 40. Late hairpin right. Tightens. And slight left. Tightens open hairpin.
But I've had fun for years playing with the presentation value.
5 right
Like,
short.
I go to a burlesque show, I wear a suit,
Into 6
you know,
left. Long.
like a nice-ass suit. I go to a metal
Into
show,
right over crest.
I wear my
Sudden
spikes and
slight
my band
left. Into
t-shirts
3
and all this
right.
kind of
Into
stuff.
left over
And if
crest.
I'm working
And turn
as a
1
sound
right.
guy at like
Tightens.
a,
Square
you know,
right.
a jazz
Keep in.
band,
Into 4
well, I wear a
left.
button-down
90.
shirt and slacks. You know? I am not defined by my clothing, but I like to just,
4
you know,
left,
blend into the
unseen,
vibe.
And 1 right, half
Real
long,
Chisel,
and
thank
2
you for the
left.
follow.
Don't cut.
Hope you're well
and
today.
4 right, tightens. And 3 left.
Just doing some rally
And slight
lobbies here
right,
with
opens over
Nate
crest.
McCrash and the World Rally family.
And left over jump.
Wrapping
Slowing.
cars around
50,
trees.
2 left, 30, 3 right short.
Arguing with
Into
saplings
3
and losing.
left over crest, half long. Into 3 right, long tightens,
there's
past
ball there.
junction. Into 3 left over crest, 80. Late square right, half long, and 6 left, tightens 3, long. Into crest.
There's a
Into
gear in there
3
somewhere.
right. Into late 2 left, over crest, and 2 right, 40. Slight left, into early 6 right, over
It's interesting
crest,
for a lot of people,
100.
negative go-to
Lead,
stereotype
5 left
about
over
metal is
crest,
to
30,
cite
left
Slayer
over crest,
as
slowing, 80.
like a Satan worshipping band or something.
Lead
I go,
1 right,
actually, you should
and
listen to the
left over
lyrics
crest,
because they're
into 3 left,
anti-fascist
hands on,
government, they're anti-war, and they're anti-hate.
Into
Like they
crest.
really are.
and 3 right,
They're like pointing fingers
and
at
right hairpin
you know,
left,
military regimes,
30,
like that
6
kind of
right,
thing.
into
And-
1 left,
Like,
and
when you hear
1
some
right,
of them, or
into
hear them in
slight
interviews,
left,
some of them are actually quite soft-spoken for the kind of
into
music
6
they
right,
produce.
half long,
Yep. I think they get all their aggro out
And
on
crest.
stage, and then they're pretty chill
and
otherwise.
lead 4 left, through dip, caution,
That's how it was
and
for me
6
when I
left
was
over
playing.
crest, and circle 3 right, into
Get off
slight
stage,
left over crest,
you know, the
60,
rage vial is dropped to 0, and you're just like,
5 left
hey,
short,
how's everybody doing? Let's go
through
have a
dip,
beer.
40, 6 left over crest, long tightens,
Yep.
and 3
Actually,
right,
that was
long
one of the best
40,
live shows I'd ever seen, Liz, was System of a
slowing,
Down.
slight left, and 2 right, long,
Awesome. I've seen System a couple of times. They're great live.
and late 3 right,
I don't know what their
And
beef
left over
is, but I wish
crest,
they'd get back
40.
together and make another album.
right over crest, and 6 right, slowing, 50, turn acute hairpin left, 30, 6 left over crest,
Oh, come on!
into dip, into 5
Oh,
right,
meanwhile, Surge
into 5
of
left
System
over
just
crest,
released a new
into
solo
slight
album,
right,
and it's
40,
great. If you like System of a Down,
6
you
left
probably
over
like
crest,
Surge's new
50.
stuff. It's really close.
crest, and late
It's like
5 right,
heartfelt
into
lyrics,
5 left,
beautiful
tightens over
songs,
crest,
and a
into
little bit of
74
metal
right,
in there.
and
Pretty
crest,
cool.
and late 5 left,
I'm gonna
over
have to actually go
crest,
check that out.
30, crest,
I didn't
and
know he
5
was
right, 40,
Up to new
Yeah,
stuff
this
on
has
his own.
just come out.
4 left
Just
over
come out.
crest,
Like the last couple
and
weeks, he's
3
been
right,
releasing songs slowly
and
on
late 4
YouTube.
left, tightens over crest, 40,
Like the most recent
3
one
right
dropped
short,
like 5
into
days
5
ago.
left, into slight right, slowing, into
he's
crest,
still got it.
50, hairpin
Sounds
right,
great as always.
40, 2 left sharp, 30, 1 left, 40, turn hairpin right, 70, crest, into sudden 5 right, tightens, and 3 left, and 4 right, and slight left, into right over crest, 40, 4 right short,
I'm pretty
into
sure,
sudden hairpin left,
especially
30,
for
2 right,
myself and a lot of
half long
my
tightens,
girlfriends,
into 4
we're-
left, opens,
we're still very much on
Into 6
when we're having a
left,
rough
long.
day, or we know it's going to be a rough day.
and left over jump,
It's 'cause
30, 3 right,
The alarm clock goes off, and
6
it's
left,
immediately
into 2
playing
right
in the back of your
short,
mind.
into 1
Wake up!
left, opens,
Why don't you put a little makeup? Why don't you leave your keys up on the
3
table?
right sharp,
You wanted to. Here you go, create another fable.
4 left short, 40,
Exactly.
3 right, and 1 left
Sometimes
short,
I just walk
into
up to
3
people and
right,
speak those
into
lyrics
slight left,
slowly.
past junction, and late hairpin left,
Why'd you leave your keys upon the table?
and 5 right, into 6 left, into right over crest,
I don't think you trusted my
and
self-righteous
slight
suicide.
right, and late 1 left, and 3 right, keep in, into 4 left, opens,
Oh, I know some of the like self-important
into
soccer
left over
moms that
crest, sudden 2
bring their
right,
kids to the
opens,
community field
into
that's
slight left
near
over
my place.
crest, 30, 4
I
left
totally
sharp,
want to go up to them sometimes and just start
into 3
spouting
right,
that at them
half
because
long,
like
30, 3
they'll
left, opens
bring
over crest,
their kids in this giant freaking Cadillac
into slight
Escalade
left,
or something like
slowing,
that.
30,
Take up 2 parking
square
spots worth
right,
of space
long.
in front of like my house or somebody else's house. Then other soccer moms get
Opens
pissed
and
off
right
because
over
they can't
crest,
find a place to
30.
park.
4
and
right sharp, into 2
they're all
left,
flustered and they're asking,
entitlement's
into
a
6 left,
dangerous
long,
game.
40,
and then there's like the mom's
4
like
right short, 40,
yelling at their kids, "Why don't you have
slowing,
this?
5
I told you to
left,
bring
into 3
this."
right,
Blah, and then like they're
into
screaming at
early
the,
3
they're already
right,
shouting at
30,
their kids, and
5
practice hasn't
right,
even
half
started.
long,
The coach is like, "Kids, how come half of you don't have your things?"
and right over crest, and 4 right sharp, and 2 left short, and 5
Yeah,
right
parenting
to
happens
4 left
before the
short,
problems,
30.
but you know, that's just my take on it.
4 right.
And
into
what do
4
I know?
left
I
over
just raised
crest,
4
tightens
kids.
3 long, open 6 long.
It's like,
And
why
left
do your
over
kids
big
not pay
crest.
attention to you? Maybe because you pay no
Into
attention to
slight
them,
right,
because you're
50.
always got your nose in your phone,
6
Mom.
left, 120.
Yeah, parenting's a
Finish,
full-time
and
job,
6
not a
left
hobby.
to stop.
Actually, one of the...
Okay, that's a 13-minute, 26.7.
Well, I just got stumped. Thankfully, it was after the control line. So the damage doesn't count. But one of the girls from Waterloo Kendo Club, she has the perfect
That's
line
an excellent drive,
for...
and the crew will
Oh
have
my
to be
God,
pleased
P2,
with that
how?
one as it moves them up the table. They
How?
absolutely flew down that stage.
But she has
Yeah,
this...
Charb, David Drainman from Disturbed. Dude, talk about leading by example. That guy's a legend. Such a cool dude.
And that wraps up another event. and
Wow,
what
we're
an
really
event
slow.
it has been. Our
We
teams
are,
have
aren't we?
battled it out from the moment
I
of
think
us
so.
going out at that
We're
first
2 minutes
stage.
behind this guy. What, did you find a shortcut? What the fuck? I mean, you know, he's got the flag and all that, but, you know, like, you must practice here a lot.
Yeah, best reference I ever heard of to like the oblivious like Gen X, Gen Y, millennial parent was from a gal from the University of Waterloo Kendo Club, and he's like, you can tell the difference between parents, or based on just on her classmates and the students that show up to the University Waterloo Kendo Club. She's basically saying you can tell the difference between actual parents and adults who decided to keep their cum shot as a pet. I'm like, wow, Maeve. That is one way to put that.
That's brutal.
Like, because I mean, like their idea of parenting is just scream at the kid when they do something wrong.
Oh yeah, it's ineffective. I gotta hit the restroom. I'll be right back. That's why I threw some extra time on the timer.
Right.
And then we'll go to Oceania in the 2017s.
I gotta do the same. Good call, Nate.
Go.
Everybody, I will be right back. Okay, chat, we are back. Apologies for headphone noises. My ear cups go slack on the tension band when I take the headset off, so I kind of gotta reseat it. So I apologize if I make a whole bunch of crackly noises.
All right, and we're back. Rock and roll.
So, funny story, chat and Nate and anyone else. and Nate's chat. I was about halfway through peeing when I realized I didn't take my gloves off.
That's a problem.
I was just going to say, is it more or less of an issue for dudes if they accidentally forget to take their gloves off?
Well, I think we noticed right away because we're like, that doesn't feel right.
Because obviously, you know, it's more.
It's like getting an exam.
It's more or less. Is it more or less of an issue that women do this hands-free?
Oh, hands-free, not an option. I tell you. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, it's a garden hose. You can't just let it go. I'm sure at least one person found that funny, but it's the truth. Wet Chaser, I LOL'd on the inside. Thanks, Wet. Thanks.
Yeah, if you don't have to go too badly, it's a garden hose. If you really gotta go, it's a fire hose.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you know, that's the problem with little kids is they don't realize that yet, and they're like, "Oh yeah, whoops." You know, and then you know the bathroom's covered, and you gotta clean up.
Well, it's the same thing for us guys in our late 60s. It's just you pray for it to work. Come on, just dribble a little bit.
I saw a meme just a video the other day of a couple, and the couple was, the woman was saying, I just don't understand how he's peeing all over the bathroom all the time. And he's like, well, we're going to give you a demonstration. So they stand outside with a garden hose. She's got the garden hose and she's trying to use it to fill up a bucket. And the guy is like turning it on and off, like squeezing the hose on and off as she's trying to control it. And he's like, see?
There's pressure there. You got to learn to control the pressure.
It's not as easy as it seems. I'm like, oh, it's so true.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where I feel sorry for some of the seniors because the Kendo dojo is at the Japanese Cultural Center, so they have various seniors groups doing things. And you can always tell who the dude with the prostate problem is because he's coming back out of the men's room and it looks like he's walked through a mister.
Yeah, totally.
And I kind of want to be like, I don't want to say anything, but it's a little bit like, my dude, swallow your pride and sit down. You standing right next to the urinal,
left,
like
two
you're
right,
you're
good
soaking
luck.
yourself.
Right.
5,
And of course,
4,
his wife just
3,
gives him no end of
2,
shit because
1,
I gotta wash
go.
those pants.
Slight left and 2 right. 30. Left over crest. 50. Turn 1 right.
Yeah, it's funny how it's culturally like you're supposed to stand up if you're a
50.
man, but you know, like if we hadn't gotten used to that, it wouldn't
and
matter.
5 left tightens into 4 right short. 70.
Normalcy
5 right,
bias is very
opens,
strong
100.
in social norms.
Slowing 5 right over crest and
And
4 left.
oddly enough,
long,
my
keep in.
last retail job
And slide right over crest.
is
and
with
3 left
I
short,
worked in a
into
department
5
with
right,
or
30.
basically a
1
housewares
left,
department with a
40.
middle-aged dude. And
4 right, keep in. 50.
I remember he was saying because you're in retail,
2
you're on
right,
your feet all
60.
day.
Crest
And one day I overheard
and late 5
some of the
right,
younger guys
100.
razzing him about every time they
2 left, very long,
see it or
tightens
find him in the
1, 30,
bathroom.
1 right,
They think he's
long,
taking a shit because he's sitting down. And he's like,
to
no,
5
I'm
right,
just, I was
50.
having, taking a piss. Like, you're sitting to
2
pee? I'm like,
left, half
guy,
long,
he's
keep in.
basically telling all these young guys, it's like
5
we're
right
on our
short,
feet for
into
8
6
hours
left.
plus a day. This is the only time I get to sit
Caution,
down.
bridge, 50.
Oh, that's a really good
4
point.
left, 80.
Yep.
Turn
Of
spirit
course,
right,
Smart.
the ladies, like,
200.
we have no, well, I mean, I suppose I could get
Small
or break out
crest,
the
50.
shiwi.
6 left over
But
jump, 100. Late 5
If I don't
right,
need to carry it
60.
around, I usually don't.
6 left over crest.
Yeah, I mean
long,
that's probably good for camping, but yeah, if you don't need to,
Tightens
shit,
4.
that'd be a pain in the ass.
Into
So.
sudden 3 right. And 4
Shit,
left.
like I
30.
remember the first time I
6 right, long, 100.
got it way back, it was kind of like an advisory
Crest,
thing
and
that
lead 4 left, keep out, 180.
they suggested females get for
Right over crest,
both
90.
cadets
Left
and
over
those
crest, and slight right,
moving into
50, slowing. Small
full
crest, 40,
basic
crest. And 3
for,
left,
for the
tightens.
Canadian Armed Forces. Is
50,
they
three
one of the
right,
first things
70.
that they advise for females to get is get
Slight
a go
left,
or get
into
some go
5 right
girls
short,
or have a
over
she-wing
crest,
as part of your
120.
kit, because you could be out
5
on
left,
exercises
short
and you
over
need to go,
crest,
and
5 right short,
you don't
into
have
6
time to go and
left,
lean
into
against a
6
tree.
right over crest, 150. Slight left over crest, slowing, and slight right, tightens 3, short, and slight left.
So I know
30,
sometimes
small
for
jump, 40.
Hockey
3
games,
left,
because
70.
the ladies was always lined up,
Crest, 30.
Oh, there
could-
you go.
I could go into the men's
40, left over
and
jump,
just
keep in.
watch
Into
them be
5
like,
right,
huh?
narrows, 50, 6 left, slowing, and slight right. Into 6 left, and 7 square right.
I mean, I didn't do it very often.
30, 3 left, opens very long, 100.
That kind of thing freaks people out, and I
Slight
honestly
left,
don't
that
care.
junction
We're all
into
there to
crest,
relieve ourselves.
50,
It's not like it's a
crest,
brothel,
100.
so whatever. Bathroom's a bathroom.
4 left, 120.
So yeah, that walk in, do that thing, and some of the guys are like, huh? And then like after I'm done, I like
50,
hold up
left
the
over crest,
pink,
60,
like basically
5 right,
oblong
lead,
funnel and
and
tube,
6
and they're like,
left, tightens,
oh.
80. Slowing, 6 left over crest, 50, late 3 right, 70.
Although it was
5
kind of
right
funny
over
watching them get
crest,
pea shy,
70.
because they're like,
Caution, 3 left,
how are you?
into bridge, don't cut, 40, crest, 40, bridge, into 6 right, 60, 5 right over
I've heard a few
crest,
comedians
opens,
talk about it, but
50.
it's like unwritten
Caution, 1
law
left,
that
unseen,
men don't
and
look at
square
each
right,
other
30,
or even talk
square
to each
left.
other in the bathroom. I'm like, that's some ancient homophobia right
60,
there.
crest, 30. 1 right, don't cut, 30. Caution,
Yeah, that's the
2
weird part,
left,
is like
tightens,
walking in there one time, and at first the
50,
dudes
left over small
wouldn't use
crest,
the
40.
actual toilets. Like most of the time, I
3
would
right,
never need
very long,
to use
opens,
the shiwi at a hockey game,
150.
because the dudes didn't use the toilets. They would always just use the urinals.
small jump,
And it was
full
hilarious
finish,
because there's like
50,
a talking
4
line.
left, to stop.
They'd line up behind the
Okay,
urinals.
that's a 4
They'd be
minute,
chatting, and as soon as it's
53.0.
their turn to go pee, they all go silent.
Zip, yep.
Just zip, pee, and then as soon as they leave, as they're headed to the sinks, they start talking again. Like, guys, what the hell?
Wet Chaser says maybe that's why people point at me after I come out. Talk too much. I think it's like if you grow up like I did, like kind of outdoorsy, going to camp and whatever, like cold ass showers and no fucking
Exactly, Liz.
no separation between the
psychiatric
showers.
issues.
It's like military. You get over it. It's like showering in jail, It's not all the jokes that people talk about. Everybody just wants to get the fucking shower done and get on with their life,
Mm.
It's like a gym locker rooms, right? It's not a bathhouse. It's a fucking gym locker room.
Oh, I know, and I
Can't do both at once, says Charm. Talk and pee at the same time. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, we're gonna need full concentration for this.
actually was retired Tomcat pilot was talking about how much BS the locker room shower scene in Top Gun was. It's like as soon as you're done your mission, you want to shower, change, and get the fuck out of there. You don't stand around in your towel and your whiteies,
Yeah, it's not like being on a football team.
And everybody's wearing sunglasses.
Everyone's still wearing sunglasses in the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to cut the scene in Top Gun where they all did the baby elephant walk. Tom Cruise was all for it, but Val Kilmer and Anthony Edwards were like, no, we'd rather not. Jerry Bruckheimer's like, I don't know if I can show this.
Wet Chaser says, it's a towel snapping war zone. That's just because guys like to beat each other up, though.
That's why you call it a stinger missile.
Yeah.
Well, the heat
Especially get
seekers
that towel
the heat seekers do
nice
go after
and
the
wet.
exhaust.
Oh, too much information.
All right, this is the last stage for me, and then I'm gonna raid you, Nikki. Are you gonna stay on?
Nope. I'm gonna
I'm gonna get out and ride my electric unicycle today.
Right on, right on.
Starts
I don't know if I'm gonna keep
120.
doing
Crest,
lobbies if
good
people
luck.
don't stick around, but I'm still gonna be streaming
5,
for a couple
4,
more hours at least.
3, 2.
Oh yeah, do whatever you
1.
want. I'm just gonna
Go,
focus on,
120.
I always
Crest,
raid
450.
rallyists first. Whether you're on lobbies or clubs, doesn't bother me. I don't dictate what other people do with their stream.
Caution, slight left. Titans 4, 50. Lead 3 right. Titans 70.
I mean, as I
6
mentioned
left
earlier,
over
I might
crest,
move to
long.
iRacing, but we're definitely going to keep on
50.
driving regardless.
4 right, long, 140.
Yeah, that's cool. Everybody's
Caution,
capable of
slight
finding
left,
another rally
long.
stream if they want
Titans
to.
3.
Yeah, if they have,
But I'll just raid into you
and
since
slight
you're
right.
already going.
Titans 4, long, 120.
yeah, if a lot of people are still sticking around for the lobby, or if chat's like we want clubs, then I'll do rally clubs.
Slight
But
right, 50.
if
4 left, keep in,
especially
120.
since I've still got a bunch of Liz
4
McFife's
left, unseen,
audience
into
from
6 right
Raid,
over
if everyone's
crest,
like, no, go to
40,
iRacing,
slowing,
then
5 left, and 3 right, opens, keep
I'll
Yeah,
be,
give
I'll
the
be
people what they
democratic about
want.
it.
180.
I'll be democratic about it.
6 left, Titans 5, past junction, into left over crest.
As much as
40,
I'd like to
5
say I
right,
rule my stream
into
with an iron
crest.
fist.
Into 6 left, long, slowing, 50.
We're here to entertain people,
4 right
ultimately.
over crest, half long, 70.
That's why I
4
spend so
left,
much time
keep in,
talking to chat and missing corners.
And 4 right, half long,
I mean,
30.
As soon as you put
Caution,
anything on
3
Twitch,
left,
eventually you do
long
become a little bit,
Titans.
dance monkey.
30, 5 right,
Yeah.
into
Oop,
right
there we
over
go.
crest. And late 5 right, long, 60.
What's up, Kill Dog? How you doing, buddy?
Late 3 left, half long, 70.
Happy
3 right,
lunch? Is
Titans.
it lunchtime yet? It's feeling like
And
lunchtime.
3
My
left short,
stomach's telling me
50.
it's lunchtime.
Late 5 right, half long. And 4 left, over bump, keep in, 60, crest. Finish, 200, to stop. Okay, that's a 2
That's a fun
minute,
combo.
16,
I like the
03.
17s here at New Zealand.
You know the best part about this era of World Rally cars? The giant wang.
Giant Wang. She's right, you know. That is a
As
positive
we've run,
there.
This crew have managed to maintain their position in the event standings.
All right, catch you later, everybody. I gotta go do some work. Oh
Thank you,
yeah,
Nate.
lunch with Wolf was good. Yeah, we went and got some yum bowls, and then came back and ate those in his backyard, and then we put up his Christmas lights. Because, well,
Hot
don't
dog,
wanna do it
Trumby's
in
the
the
winner.
cold.
Have a
It's
good night,
the
Liz.
luck. I crashed less than everybody else.
I didn't crash. I just wasn't pushing hard enough.
okay, if
Thunder
Trumbai's
Race, you guys
jumping
check.
out and I'm jumping out, I think, Nikki, you should probably end up in charge of the lobby. I think, maybe, possibly. But I'm going to raid
shall
Nikki
see.
now, so catch y'all later.
Later.
Speaking of that, we should do shout out, now that I have time, for Liz for the raid earlier. And we'll do another one for Nate when that raid comes through. But thanks for stopping in, Liz. For stream viewers, give Liz a follow, please. Show her some love. iRacing and Tarkov specialist. And
All right, catch you later, Nikki. Have a good day.
Yep, we'll see ya. Right, we'll jump out of Discord here since everyone's running away. If I'm still in charge of the lobby, yippee. If not, oh well. I think a bunch of people might be leaving. And there we go. There's Nate with Party of 18. Let's see. Hello, Kildog. Hope you're well. Let's see. I'll start clearing this out and setting up some stages here. If people stick around, great. If not,
hello there.
We'll see how she goes. Sump22, thank you very much for the follow. I'm pretty sure, Kildog, you've already followed and Twitch keeps booting you out for some reason. Alright, so first up, let's do WRC Junior. And let's go to Sardinia. How does that sound? Do routes 9 and 10. And we'll confirm that. Then next, let's do NR4 and let's do Finland in summer as well. Yeah, we'll do routes 5 and 6. And service area, we'll confirm that. Round 3. Do WRC 2. And where should we do WRC 2? We'll do WRC 2 Estonia. Routes 5 and 6. And then for final event, what should we do? What should we do for the final event? Yeah, we'll do the 97 to 2011. Where should we go? Where should we go? Oh, we'll go to Kenya. And do routes 9 and 10. Alright, Now that I've got that all set up, have people stuck around? Nobody stuck around, except for Hakon 2515, which I'm assuming is, I think that's RB20. I can't remember, but if there's only going to be 2 people here, the FGT is, or the older one is actually not too bad. If you can get the FGT either light or elite, the newer ones that are all aluminum profile rather than just the extruded bits, get that one instead. I know in North America, Amazon has them. I don't know where you are, some 22, but if you are able to get it off Amazon, they usually have a pretty good price because they can just order so much bulk from Next Level Racing. A possible alternative is if Track Racer has a warehouse somewhat near you, that's a decent alternative. Or if you're in Europe, SimLab. They've got a pretty good value for money as well on aluminum profile. Yeah, I would say check out the, if you want a shift box, check out the GT Elite. It comes with one. If you want to try and save money, you can get the GT Lite, and then just buy the shifter arm box. But because it's profile, like this one is always going to have it down here, or it's mounted down here based on where the just the extruded aluminum is. But with it being profile, you could actually sit it up more so that you could have your shift lever here rather than having it all the way down here, because this is also meant to be able to take flight controls where everything would be kind of down in like what I would call the Airbus position. So yeah, looks like everyone's gonna have a peace out, so I think we'll either clubs or iRacing. Does anyone have a preference? Because I will go where preferences are. We'll either do clubs or I will swap and do iRacing ovals. Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Doesn't seem like anyone has a preference. So, let's go to... I think what we will do is I will change then over to iRacing. So let's just change. Just change that tag. Drop those and go iRacing live. There. Update the game and the tags. And dear God, I was still lurking on Nate's stream and it was all of a sudden, it's my face, right in my face. All right, so let's get rid of Steam. Open up the iRacing. And there we go. There's the window capture. Game capture. Let's make sure. We've got everything correct. Oh, looks like a street stock race is about to start very soon, so I will jump into that. I was practicing this stuff earlier. Actually, let's make sure I have this full screen. Right. Oh, yep. Bezos wants his penance, you know. He's going to demand that his ads be played. All right, I want that, and I want that on line 2. So, chat, if you do get the, if you are chatting away and I'm not responding, apologies. It is iRacing. It does get a little more sweaty, unfortunately. But, yep. Come on, game capture. Where's iRacing? There it is. Ooh, a little slidey there on the cold tires, eh? So you get to watch me try and work my way through rookies. So we got our man here is looking a little, I don't know if it's, can't remember which car Days of Thunder it kind of looks a little bit like, but just follow him around. Oh, he's poor man sideways. He was stopped up high, dude. You went right into him. All right, let's get into the race session. All right, so if it starts to feel like we're going around in circles, it's not you, it's the game. We are doing iRacing ovals. We are going around in circles. Actually, before I forget, let's make sure we get our shout out for Nate McCrash. Make sure you guys give him a follow if you haven't already. If you didn't come over from the raid and you were one of my viewers who maybe hasn't followed Nate yet, or you're a viewer from Liz McFife earlier, remember, give him a follow, please. And thank you. So here at Southern National, people are doing laps. Let's see. 10 people. Me and a bunch of these people are all rookies, obviously. We have a couple from Division 4. We have one guy from Division 1, although I don't know what their deal is. But, yep, I'm just going to sit tight for a few moments while the practice timer goes. I'm pretty familiar with this track, so don't necessarily need a lot of warming up to do. Truth be told, I may not even bother qualifying. The field is so close here all the time, and I don't want to get it too sweaty because it's rookies. I'm not too worried about my I rating. I just want to get out of the rookies, preferably. But maybe I'll worry about it more once I get up to D class, start doing something like Arca Menards or whatever. But we shall see. So we got about 30 more seconds before qualifying starts. Looks like people are managing the mid 15s, which is about right for this, especially with it being a short oval. Yeah, 15.3 with somebody in the toe sounds about right. All right. I mean, we're 7th out of 10. I'm not exactly showing particularly good in the lineup anyway, so yeah, I might not even bother. We'll see what kind of times people are putting down and see if it's worth me qualifying. People are already putting times in. 15.8, 16.1. There's a 15.2 up top. Amy doing well. 15.4, 15.5. I think my best I might be mid-pack somewhere, so yep, I'll just go ready to race. I'll start from the back, no problem. I got no problem starting from the back. Because I'd probably be somewhere in this area if I did qualify, but it's close pack racing. Somebody might trip over somebody else, and in which case it'll all go to hell. So we just gonna chill, not die. Right. Let's hit the grid.
Pit road is closed. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
This all looks good.
The estimated SOF is 1,624. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
I always get a kick out of that. People who are just sitting in the grid, and there's no way the car is going to do anything.
Everyone's gridded.
One nice thing though is I'm probably not going to get any of the they say you cut the course. All right, everybody, let's roll out. Get ourselves in the appropriate gear.
Stand by. Sharp.
Sir, I do believe you are out of line, sir.
Catch stand by. Sharp. 1 lap to green.
Sir, I believe you are out of line, sir. And you're going to cause a collision on the formation lap, sir.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is green, green, green.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Car inside. Go high. Hold your line. Clear inside. Up high end. Go low. Go low.
Boys, you gotta behave yourselves. It's rookies. It's important to survive, otherwise you're gonna be here forever. Oop, little bump and grind on the wall, but we're okay. Oh, balls. Well, I mean, there's nothing they could have done. They were spun out, and I couldn't avoid in time. I'm gonna try and just drive through this. Mate, watch where you're going when you're doing the rejoin. She's listing a little bit, that's for sure. Oh, come on. Making the car a little loosey-goosey right now, but we'll drive through it. We'll drive through it. Alright, now that I've kind of got a handle on the steering rack damage, I think I can be a little bit more speedy. I can't quite go the pace of the leaders, but it's okay. If they catch up, we'll just let them go for safety reasons. It's unfortunate. I think that it was that Amy who got turned, and then I couldn't avoid. It's unfortunate for the ladies, but I'm assuming that Amy's a female, but a bit unfortunate. Wish they hadn't rage quit, but you know, 'tis what it is. Looks like P9's out of it as well, maybe spun. Looks like the leader's had some issues too. He's lost his front end. There's been a bit of carnage this race, I tell you. Yep. Doing some American racing, Greba. If it feels like we're going round in circles, don't worry, it's not just you. But hope you're doing well today. If you're going on for some evening rally, Grebo, let me know. I'm going to need a raid target in a few hours if you decide to do some JRC practice or what have you. Just giving a little bit of a wall rub there. Right. Y'all can go ahead now. Don't want to get in the way of the lead pack battle. Well, now that the lead lap pack has gone through, hopefully I can use them at least as a little bit of tow, even though I ain't got a hope in hell of doing anything. Did I have a disconnect? I shouldn't be having a disconnect. My connection is bloody impeccable, sir. Oh, fellas, you gotta calm down. Hey, sorry about the ads, Grebo. Unfortunately, Bezos demands his penance. And I've got all the sliders turned down but for that nonsense, but it won't let me get rid of it completely. Although, because I can't really be forking out subscriptions to everybody, I found that the Twitch Turbo sub lets me kind of give everybody who I lurk on a share sort of thing, like all of the roller streamers and whatnot, share the Twitch Turbo, and also, you know, it's lets you do ad-free and a few other things. So I know it's not the same as subscribing to everybody, but it's, you know, it feels like it's better than nothing. Just a suggestion. There's no obligation, obviously, for anyone to purchase anything.
3, 2.
All right. Race over. And let's see, race over. I guess we can go quit since the session should be done. And results. At least I got some safety rating out of that. Even with the collision, we got a 0.18 boost, so that makes me happy. Yeah, this Amy here, I think, got wrecked multiple times, and I think just kind of left out of being unhappy. So we'll register for the mini stocks, which should be coming up very soon. Let's have a quick look see here. All right, we just need to get our safety rating up. And we should then move up to the D license. In which case, after that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any D license stuff if I do get a promotion on stream. In which case, I might even swap it over to Dirt Oval, Rallycross, something like that. We'll see. But yeah, I thought I might be doing this all stream, but if we end up getting good safety rating turnaround, then we'll have to do this on the fly. So we load in and just hear crunch. See how many servers worth of people do they have? Okay. It's not gonna let me swap around. Well, let's just go to practice anyway.
Throwing up the black flag.
Oh.
We're going to hold you for a while.
We'll just box the car right back in, restart, get up to speed on the apron as best we can. Try not to get in anyone's way. These, even though they're not quite as fast as the OG street stocks for raw pace, these mini stocks are actually really good fun. Because they're just basically like little hot 4-cylinder sedans sort of things, or maybe they're coupes, I can't remember. Or based on a coupe, I can't remember. I honestly don't remember. Whoop. Left some paint on the wall. Oh, there's that Amy gal again. And possibly another gal, Tasha King. Alright, I'm just gonna pull over, get out of everybody's way. And pull her into the pit lane. I think I got a pretty good feel for the cars, or how the car's gonna behave.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1.
Hopefully ghosting is
No idea.
on, and I don't punch somebody right out of their box. All right. So we're about 3 minutes out from
We're done. Get going. Get going.
the next lobby starting up. So what I will do before that happens, everybody, what I'm going to do is pop you on that screen right there. I'm going to take a really quick bio before the next race starts. Blech. Microphone, wake back up. I will be right back, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, chat. Thanks very much for bearing with me. We are back. The race session should be opening up very soon. And there it is. So let's click that. And as you might see, I'll get the one plug out of the way now. I have Moza and Fanatec on the car. I do have affiliate links for both. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And it supports the channel if you are looking for gear and buy from Moza, Fanatec, or Acetec as well. If you're looking for any of those brands, again, I'd be most appreciative if you clicked on the affiliate link. Like I said, it does not give or cost you anything extra, but it does add a little bit to the kitty. And we can bring increased stream quality. Yep, we are in the pits. We just started a new session, new race. Let's see. Yep, it's basically all rookies with a few people who have got a divisional placement. And there's 14 cars. Interesting how it seems like there are more people doing mini stocks than the standard street stock. At any rate, Tasha absolutely flying out there. Only just pipped by Nicholas. That's tied on time there. Oh, and then the lead gets swapped back round. By the way, if you're wondering why you're not seeing what I'm seeing, I have iOverlay running as well. I don't run with the tag on my stream simply because I don't show it. I just let iRacing be the top layer. Yeah, people are fighting it out, doing the drafting thing for getting some 15.9s. Somebody having a little bump and grind with the wall there. You could hear the creaking. Okay. Now it's time for quali. Right, looks like it wants to stick me near the back anyway, so I'll probably do last to first or near last to first again. Again, it's just, hopefully it lets me avoid most of the carnage. So let's see if anyone goes out on track. All right, people are out. Low 16s, no surprise there. Well, it looks like we got a few women in here. That's good to see. Yeah, I think there's not much point in qualifying because I think I'd be in around where Hans and Melanie would be anyway, so starting just a few positions back of that, oh well, you know. So we shall skip the quali. Dude, you're spamming your pitting out button. Stop it. It's this guy who also hasn't qualified, who's been spamming his pitting out. It's like, dude, run your laps. He's just sitting there.
Hello there.
Right. Me Connect, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, dude's about to find himself not getting to qualify if he doesn't do something. Hello, welcome in. It's like the one dude sitting at the end of the pit lane. It's like, come on, man. They're gonna cut quali short if you don't do the thing, because everybody's ready to go except for you. It's like I wonder if this dude's can't not like bound his controls properly and can't figure his stuff out. Because it's like, if you don't start driving, you're never going to get your lap in. Knew it. Qualified canceled because dude couldn't sort his shit out. Although it's odd that it still does a 1 minute cooldown, which was all that was left in the session anyway. It's like, now we're all sitting here like, do. Can we go, please? Anyway, we got Tasha and Amy up front. Ladies leading the way. GG's. Well done. Hopefully Amy doesn't get spun out. Because poor gal got spun and was stuck in the middle of the track, and you know, we ended up butting heads. It was unfortunate. All right, and we are lucky number 13. Just don't tell LCK Racing.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. The estimated SOF is
1,359.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded.
All right, we're about ready to rock and roll here. Okay. Dude, just... I guess we're not starting last, or we are definitely starting last now, I should say, because dude just drove straight into the fucking wall. Like I said, I think dude's can't get his controls bind, or his wheels doing something funny. Like, reboot, man, reboot.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is in. Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Oh, careful, man, don't take to the apron, it'll upset the car. Mate, don't stick your nose in where it don't belong. There's no way you were getting around there. He was always gonna have to turn in. All right, number 6. Let's try and get a move on here, shall we? I like how it's saying go low as they are low, literally. Oh, carnage. Carnage everywhere. I almost feel like I can use number 6 here as offensive tackle. just let them go, and you know, if there's carnage is going to happen, they're going to show me the way. Also, people may not know this, but if you are tailing somebody like this, especially in oval, the proximity, if I remember correctly, does help with your safety rating because it shows you can race close together, and it's good for whatever algorithms. I think. Don't quote me on that. I might be misremembering, but I think proximity to other cars is also a thing. So I know it's not giving me necessarily great placement, but being able to race close with other drivers is a thing. We're just going to hang out here with Melanie and try and build our safety rating, because that'll help get us a promotion. I think Melanie's had a bit of an issue. So we're just going to take it down the side. We'll take the lead of the group here, and if she can keep up, great. I'll try and help pull her along. Try and do a little bit of working together. If not, oh well. There's LCK back. Oh, somebody had an issue. Someone's in the pits. Oh man. Amy Leach has had another issue. Genuinely hope it's not self-inflicted, because then you have only yourself to blame if it's people being a little too ornery, you know. That's kind of unfortunate. A little nervous because, you know, there's other people around, but not super nervous. I'm reasonably comfortable on ovals. Amy's out again. You hate to see it.
Hello there.
Chi, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. When I see a bunch of numbers in a name, it makes me nervous, but hopefully that is you're a real person, not a bot. I mean, I could be an independent thinker and turn right, but I don't think it would end well. More deaths. You hate to see it. Three to go. Massive difference between learning track and perfecting track. Alright, checker flag. Woohoo! That's a race done.
Great job, driver.
And I think that makes it a 0x race for me.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
But yeah, you really got to sweat out learning those tracks, LCK. Because you're just going around and around and around and around, and oh god, I'm going to be sick. Blah. Yeah, it's one of those things that Grebo does, like it's all about perfection. Ooh, yay, look at that. Now that's a big old safety improvement as well. Let's see, when's the next Legends? Oh, 3:30. So I guess we'll do street stock again since it's the next one up, and it's same track again, so we'll be fairly used to it. And I mean, I do try and learn like a track for like for IMSA endurance, so that I'm not just an absolute boat anchor to Denise. I can at least try and somewhat keep up with her average. But yeah, I mean, for ovals, you kind of once you kind of figure out where the line is, and you can kind of make that rhythm, you can keep up. But the ones that just like nail those exact turn-in points and what have you, and just carry the maximum speed, they're the ones that just it's a couple of tenths every lap, a couple of tenths, a couple of tenths, a couple of tenths, and then that's how they win by those huge margins. Is just even on ovals. Probably will get Assetto Corsa Evo. I'm curious to see how it ends up going as far as like the gameplay is concerned and whatnot. My primary worry is that it's going to be very, very pretty, but it might not necessarily have the uptake. But we'll see, Like, Assetto Corsa Competizione had a very rough start. And dude, the fuck?
Clear. Outside. Clear. Car outside.
Dives down the inside and then spins it. It's like,
On the front end.
come on.
Clear outside.
Like, give your head a shake. I was trying to let you go. With it being such a big, popular game, I would hope that you guys would get it. It would be a simultaneous release, but I mean, if it's like ACC, you're going to be waiting over a year. Ooh, cold tires. My man, you can't drive up there. It's not good for you. It's chaos! Oh, dude's spinning out. Everyone's dying everywhere. Can you tell it's a practice server? Everyone's just absolutely fucking sending it. Oh, and the pit pylon's out of place. Crunch. Ooh! Was somebody right there? Yep, somebody was right there.
We've got damage on the back end. We've got damage on the left side.
Do I have steering damage? Nope, no steering damage.
Our outside. They're outside. Our outside. They're outside. Our top down low. Our top down low. Go low.
Oh, oh, oh! It's the demolition derby.
Outside. They're outside. Car inside. Corner line. Clear, clear. We got damage on the front end. Look car up high. Go high. Car inside. Clear, clear.
Alright, you know what? I think I'm had enough of this. Everyone's just being a bit of a tit, so we'll just chillax until the next session opens up, which should be in a minute or two. Let's see, what time are we at? We're at 3 Eastern, about 10 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. Okay. So, I think we'll see how this race goes. If we have another clean race and get a promotion to D, I might raid out a bit early, or I might do the 3:30 street or mini stock. We shall see how it goes. Let's go to the race server. Let's see, do I have... Oh, I'm still in Rookie Division, okay. Oh, that Melanie Roth is still here. Dude there, completely sideways through the corner. Ooh. Shinsakaki Babura is absolutely flying, although looks like Justin Berger just pipped him. Actually, here, let's open the results so you guys can see it too. You do indeed, Andy. We're doing some boogity 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 is what we're doing. Or as Charlie calls it, we're just going round in circles. Frank Serpico? Somehow I don't think it's the real Frank Serpico. But I mean, hey, if that's dude's real name, yeah. It is some oval action indeed. Hopefully at the end of this race, if we get a clean one, we should get our Oval D license. All right. 2? P2 on the... Oh, you overestimate me, sir. I mean, I don't know that I deserve pre-slot of P2, but let's see how people qualify. Because I'm thinking I will start from the back again. Just use the Dave Cameron trick and, you know, let people go ahead. People will make mistakes, crash, what have you. A lot of people are doing drifto through the banks. No. When you're actually involved in it and you understand it, it's all of a sudden, oh, okay. Right. I think, yeah, the best I would be is probably somewhere in this neighborhood. So, yeah. Not going to worry about it. I will just skip, and I will start wherever it tells me to start. See if a few more people qualify. I don't know what this dude's doing. We got our friend in the Dear John car doing his thing. It's like that's gonna go against you in your safety rating there, dude, if you're doing that. And it looks like we're gonna be well past our 3-hour mark on stream by the time we're done this race. So yeah, we'll see how the results go as to whether or not I do the 3:30 in the mini stocks, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can keep it clean. Like I said, I'm not too worried about my I rating right now. We'll get through rookies and hopefully make it to the D series. We'll see what that opens up and go from there. I know there's Arkham Menards for sure. I think there's an open wheel series. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do that, but possibly. We shall see. But I figured since we're at that lull right now where WRC hasn't done anything new for a little bit because of the summer, and also they're going to be releasing some new stuff very soon. It's like we'll change it up a little bit. So work on my oval license. I've been meaning to do this for a while and just never got round to it. So. Exactly. Or if it's a super speedway, 6 left long, or 6 left long, 200, 6 left long, 200, 6 left long, 200, 6 left long, 200. Or open hairpin left in 200, open hairpin left 200. Because I mean, it's technically a hairpin because of how. Or yeah, I don't know. We'd have to ask a rally co-driver. How would you call an oval like short track, 1 mile and 2 mile ovals? Because there's also the super speedway tri-ovals. So. Huh? 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 Sorry. The Twitch police are like, we do not like those gestures.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. The estimated SOF is 1,304. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Do we now? I don't think my iRating's that good there, folks. I don't think I'm fighting for a podium. Lethal Camaro. Taste the lethal Camaro. Skittles. Taste the artificially flavored, artificially dyed rainbow. That's just a little too sticky for comfort. Isn't Melanie supposed to be right there? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, I'll stop it.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
I wonder if she's gone to the loo. Mike, we're looking for a Mike. We're doing a mic check. Hands up if your name is Mike. I don't know if you can see that. There's like somebody's. Oh, there's a Michael. He got it. He got the humor. Oh man, mind your burnouts.
Catch star 13. Car. Catch star 13. Car. One lap to green. Catch star 13. Car. Get ready. Going green. Catch star 13. Car. Catch star 13. Car. Hey, green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Oh, some people are already going high, having issues. Guys, cold tires, cold tires. Somebody's already in the bin. Oh no.
Go low.
You hate to see it.
Car stopped ahead. Go low.
Oh. Another casualty. More casualties. Another dude in the wall.
Car stopped ahead. Go far ahead. Outside. Go low. Clear.
Skittles has tasted the rainbow.
The car in C1 just hit the fastest lap. 0.341. That's the fastest lap position. Hello. Hello. Go high. Car inside. Go there. Keep it up. Keep taking it. Keep taking it. That was your fastest lap position. Hold your line. Got the
I think we've got a couple of fast boys here, so I'm going to let them duke it out. Use them as a tow. Leaders went and scurried away already. So I will probably let them cheese it. Alright, mate, I'll give you low for the back straight. Who's that? Okay, that's one of the lead cars, so I'll let you have insides. There's Dear John. This is P3 here by the looks of it, so if when they get a run, I'll let her go. There you go, Dale Sr.
Go there. Clear, clear.
Ooh. He's doing Das Blinken Lights in. Hello, Palidator. Hope you're well. We're going around in circles here. I think these guys might have a big ol' dust up here very soon. They're running real tight together, and they're getting a little backhand slidey as the race goes, so. She's taking a left turn! And now she's taking a left turn! Oh my god, she's taking another left turn! Because we're just hanging out following Mr. P3 here. It's working out just fine. Don't know if dude has damage or something. It's maybe a little slow, but... I think just kind of let him pull me along for the final 10 laps. Let the race stay clean. I'm on 0x, so...
The leader is coming up. Let's see if they know that far.
Oh, P3. Composure, man. Composure.
Hold your line. Still there. That car's flat down. Clear, clear. Car inside. Clear inside. The leader is up.
It's just a 0x little, oval racing love tap. No need to worry. I think the leader's getting more frustrated with the Skittles car than anything, because he's kind of just doing his thing regardless of what's going on around them. It's kind of like... it's not very sporting.
Car up high. Car up high. Car up high. Outside. Here we go. Guiding on the car in front. We got these 1.46.
Folks, easy now. Finish the race. Don't kill each other with less than a lap to go. It's not worth it. Alright, and there's the checkers flag.
Checker flag's out. Great job, driver.
Pit boxing, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Yeah, maybe they'll do one that's going clockwise, huh? And thank you, Encephalophysis. With my view, not really. No, I have to use my joysticky majigger to look left, but I mean then the safety mesh is in the way, so it's kind of meh. All right, so let's quit this one. Let's get the. We got promoted. We are now declared. Holy smokes! Look at that safety jump. Oh, and we were in split 2. Very nice. So actually, let's hit the home button. Let's have a look at there. I know we saw that already. So this dude, Justin Berger, was absolutely grilling. It's almost a full, or is basically a full second faster than me. Averaging 0.2 faster than P2. These two were fairly close until I'm guessing Shin here had a serious issue. Like my fastest was only ever so slightly faster than his average, so just he's absolute fast boys, just squeezing little bits out of everything here and there. So let's see if we go to oval again and maybe go tags. Let's turn on eligible and okay, so it's showing some of the IndyCar stuff, even though this is because they also race on ovals, but interesting. Why did it say I'm not eligible? I should be eligible for like Arca Menards, but when I go and turn on the eligible tag, Arca Menards disappears. Maybe it's because I don't own the car. Let's see. Well, that's C license, so it's not going to let me in there. Guess maybe go D or rookie D. Oh, okay. So Palidator will refrain from making a joke about missing Menards. Palidator, what does a pirate say when he gets kicked in the balls? Menards! There's a dad joke for you, and I'm not even a dad. It's impossible. Okay. So, what's this here? That's an SRX. What the heck kind of car is this? Superstar Racing Experience. I kind of don't want to do it just because Tony Stewart was mentioned. Sorry if anyone's a Tony Stewart fan. I mean, this is the ARCA car here. What's its schedule look like? Oh, it's actually got some of the interesting tracks too. We've got Daytona. We got Texas, Oswego, Darlington, the Monza Oval. Oh my God. That could be good. What's Junior Open Wheel? Actually, I've got a bunch of these tracks already, but I don't own the car. New Hampshire. What else we got? Draft Master, I'm told I might want to stay away from because, yeah, it's on Talladega week, but I'm told that you got to buy a lot of cars for it, and also it's a little crazy. So, yeah, I think what I might have to do is either get the Junior Open Wheeler and do that, because the Junior Open Wheeler, if we look at the car, it also goes to the C-Class in open wheeled as well. So that kind of, so if we go Formula car, it is this one here. So come on, show me the schedule. Why you no show? Show me schedule. Boo. Boo, hiss and fart. It doesn't want to show me the schedule. But, yeah. So, I think we'll either move to Menards or the series, not what you're thinking, Palidator. I see you. I can hear you thinking. Yeah, I could do that. Encephalosis, I could do that. I could keep doing the rookies. But actually just missed the minis. So, but yeah, it was good to do a little bit of window browsing. The other thing I could do as well is we got some of this going on too. We could do some Daytona or Phoenix or Charlotte Rallycross. That's still on rookie, so I could do that as well. But actually, what's the next one coming up? It is Zolder for the sports cars, so could do Zolder alternate. Interesting. The joke is pirate voice driving me nuts. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. So actually, I should double check my lurks here, see who's going. Because if we got rollers going, I might rate you guys out a bit early. But nobody's going with racing or with WRC or iRacing. What the heck? Everybody's just trucking. Trucking Thursday. Let's see who else is going here. Whoa! Loud. Right. So I'll give you guys an option. I can either raid you in advance, or, and this could be fun, I will do a couple of test laps around Zolder Alternate in the McLaren for the upcoming IMSA race, not this weekend, but next weekend. And we can see how well I do around Zolder in the McLaren. If you want me to stick around a few more minutes. Any preference? Otherwise, we'll go harass one of the trucking barrel rollers. Or, actually, you know what I could do? Do we have... What's on tap for Legends? South Boston is the next one. Oh, there's the Street Stock Advanced. I could get away with not even having to bother buying a car. Anyway, right, IMSA. Let's go over here. Do a test drive in the McLaren. It says rain likely. Oh man, this is going to be interesting. So, test drive in Uno Momento. Oh, and because it's the 720 McLaren rim. All right. I don't have the setup or anything for the car yet because they won't make it until next week. But I should have access to the fixed setup. No, don't have anything there. Actually, we'll go high downforce sprint because that's probably what we'll need. Does it give me any notes? Oh, it doesn't say. But yeah, it's an iRacing preset, so I'm not worried if you guys see it. Car. Okay, cut that a little too narrow. I have a sneaky suspicion that's going to be the trouble spot during the race. Just cutting that too aggressive. Yeah, it's basically a lift through that. You just gotta get the right line. Alright, it gave me an invalid because of the cut. Whoa! One leftover jump. Okay, we can probably break a meter or two later into that second chicane. Yes, considering how my lap delta is going through the roof. Oh, God. Turn the TC up another one. Just getting so much wheel spin. Mind you, humidity's really high even though the track isn't wet yet because it's saying high chance of rain. Oh, bollocks. I'm used to this corner, not the straight shot. Anyway. That would have been such a good lap too. Turn, you bastard. It was better taking that curb. Yes. Because it's the alternate configuration, LCK. There's the full chicane and the cut chicane. The layout they're using for this week is the cut chicane. So over here, back on the throttle. Oops, a little too much curb on the right. Nope, if you unlock Zoller, it gives you both layouts. It's only the 3 different versions of the Nürburgring where they fleece you. Because they give you sell you the Grand Prix track, the Nordschleife, and the full Nürburgring like VLN separately. Yeah, Nords is separate from the GP track, separate from the combined. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a beautiful run through the first chicane. A little too much inside curve. So they actually separate out the so you can get Nürburgring combined, Nürburgring GP, and then the Nordschleife. And depending on which series it is, they will use the 3 different versions, because technically Nordschleife does not include the GP track, because there's like the tourist area and whatnot that's not part of it. So if you look for Nürburgring, it'll actually show you 3 different layouts. It's harsh, but I bet you it's a licensing thing, and that's the reason why they have to do 3 separate charges. All right, and we know where the pit entry is. Oh, and for those of you doing endurance racing, when you're on your pit limiter, if you're hearing the rev limiter kick in, it uses more fuel if you're banging against the rev limiter all the time. So for short races, no big deal, but for your enduros, especially your longer ones, put just enough throttle to get you to the to the speed limit, but don't go over, because if you keep hearing the of the rev limiter, you're actually guzzling more gas than you need because you're foot to the floor, right? But the electronics are keeping it from going over. So Zolder hardly know it. Oh yeah, well, wrecked him, damn near killed him, I tell you. All right, so let's see here. It's about 10 to 4 Eastern. That's pretty much my time for streaming. I should go and find a roller to pass off to. I know we've got absolute machines like Drummer Guy going, who are doing a lot of stuff. We also have Hitman Sheep going. Let's see, who else do we have going on here? Is there anyone doing... Whoa, loud volume. We've got people rallying, but it doesn't look like we have any English speakers going. And I don't want to alienate half the group. So we got truckers, I'm thinking. So you got an option, rollers. We can raid over to Drummer Guy again. Or I notice Hitman Sheep is going, and not many people are watching him at the moment. So I'm thinking of sending things over to him, because we haven't rated him in a while, and he's only been going about 30 minutes, whereas Drummer Guy's been going for close to 3 hours now. So I think he might not be going that much longer. That LCK dude doesn't speak English. Sometimes he speaks Irish. Sometimes he speaks dickhead, is what I've been told. But yeah, I'll tell you what. Since he's only just getting started and doesn't have many people watching right now, let's go and we'll raid Hitman Sheep, because we want to show all of the barrel rollers some love. So I'm gonna put you guys on that one here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. By the time we are streaming next week, that should hopefully be after EA WRC has all of the new stuff, so looking forward to that. Not this weekend, but the next weekend will be the next Inside iRacing event, but rally streams mostly coming up next, so we're just going to hit that there raid button. Gonna go see Hitman Sheep here in just a moment. So again, everyone, thank you so much. We had raids from Elizabeth Fife and Nate McCrash today, follows from Killdog, Sump22, MeConnect, Shishi3726, and Moyland. So thank you to Palidator and Cephalosis LCK Racing for all of the chat and the banter. We also had a whole bunch of people from, including RB20, Cylindrical Oriole, and a whole bunch of people earlier on. So everyone, thanks so very much. And until Tuesday, take care and bye-bye.